Let's gain it on him. Here we go. We popped him. Oh! Let's go. Pilot's going. Both Schaefer and Andrew back over the recharge. Robot's gonna take it! Oh! Singularity gets it! Singularity, second place. Wow. Come on!
Let's go, Justin, let's go.
Good job, Jaker.
Oh. Tunnel. Oh, one time! Let's go down! Get up! Get up!
Done with that.
Alright, we're gonna have to wait for the scores to come in, but I think HQ props took it there. Ladder section there. Drillbot's reeling him in. Nick walks down, so Drillbot's gonna have to catch up to Neon here and get ahead of IQ at the same time. A lot of pressure on this one pilot here for Team Spectrum. Oh, Drillbot tighter through the 4-square gate. Here we go. Deja-vu. Outside fight to the prop team. We're just gonna get clean props now and send it here. The new moves up into third. Back kid's way out on his own in first place. Flight 1's gonna take another win here, it looks like.
For Neon and Hoop to the top of the board. Heads up FPV moving from 4th into 3rd. Hyper dropping from 3rd down to 4th. And only 5 gates separating our entire field here on lap 2. Just a few to go here onto lap number 3. Heads up FPV now sliding into the number 2 spot.
Bro, what was that line, Evan?
Let's go!
Oh, I'll tell you what. Move here. Here we go.
First place is at gate 40, 5th place is at gate 40.
Schaefer and on singularity.
Lost 10, here comes Schaefer!
Oh my god!
Schaefer on the last corner coming through like a boss!
So much happened in there, I couldn't even say that loud before.
I'm super motivated.
That team's just big and hard. Got a shovel there.
But I had a heart attack, so
Neon's gaining on him. Here we go. We popped him. Oh! Let's go. Both Schaefer and Andrew back over the recharge. Robot's gonna take it. Oh, Singularity gets it. Singularity, second place.
Wow.
come on!
Let's go, Justin, let's go.
Good job, Jaker.
Tunnel. Oh, one time! Let's go down! Get up! Get up!
Pilots from Spectrum running second, third, and fourth. Neon now swapping back.
Done with that.
Alright, we're gonna have to wait for the scores to come in, but I think HQ prop took it there. Ladder section there. Drillbot's reeling him in. Nick walks down, so Drillbot's gonna have to catch up to Neon here and get ahead of IQ at the same time. A lot of pressure on this one pilot here for Team Spectrum. Oh, Drillbot tighter through the 4-square gate. Here we go. Deja-vu. Outside fight to that prop team. We're just gonna get clean props now and send it here. The new moves up into 3rd. Back kid's way out on his own in first place. Flight 1's gonna take another win here. Looks like.
Neon and Hoop to the top of the board. Heads up FPV moving from 4th into 3rd. Hyper dropping from 3rd down to 4th. And only 5 gates separating our entire field here on lap 2. Just a few to go here onto lap number 6. Heads up FPV now sliding into the number 2 spot.
Bro,
Towards the line.
what was that line, Evan?
Let's go!
I'll tell you what. Move here. Here we go.
First place is at gate 40, 5th place is
That
at
ladder.
gate 40.
Schaefer and on singularity.
Lost 10, here comes Schaefer!
Oh my god!
Schaefer on the last corner coming through like a boss!
So much happened in there, I couldn't even say that loud before.
I'm super motivated.
That team's just big and hard. Got a shovel there.
But I had a heart attack, son.
Oh, Neon's gaining on him. Here we go. We popped him. Oh! Let's go. Pilots back. Both Schaefer and Andrew back on the recharge. Robot's gonna take it. Oh, Singularity gets it.
And we're live. Welcome everybody to another VRL race. We are going on race 3 here tonight, this afternoon here in California. Got a bunch of pilots in Europe. This is evening time for them. So we're going to have a pretty diverse group of pilots tonight at this time zone. We actually have Minchan Kim also flying from Korea. No idea what time it is out there, but I'm guessing it's probably pretty early in the morning.
16 hours ahead. So it's like
Yeah, it's middle of the morning. So yeah, we're gonna kick it right off into the racing. Before we get into that, let's go ahead and cover who will be flying today for which teams. We're gonna kick it off with Team Black Sheep. One of the kind of turnaround stories from last season in TBS. Didn't have the best year in VRL Season 6. This season, their captain Kadesh drafted pretty much an all-star team of European pilots that a lot of the American captains didn't really have their eyes on. So, oh yeah. Kobe has an extra. Okay. Why don't you go and talk about the lineups then, Jason? We'll have to go this out.
Okay, cool. Well, if you guys have Hydra downloaded on your phone, you can go ahead and pull it up. It's got the teams and the pilots all listed in there, so it's a great resource to follow along with. So, TBS, it's led by Tej. It's got some strong pilots on there. Sweeper, Thomas, Costa, Tinky30. These are all guys, and that's just the very top of the list. Keep going down, like better. So we've got TBS coming in #1 for the team, grinding out the leaderboard. Kobe's going to chime in on that later, but one thing that's unique about Velocidrone is that it's a community-driven race league. One of the things that keeps pushing the pilots forward is that we spend a significant amount of time grinding these tracks every week. These are top-tier tracks, and the pilots improve even at the very top of the game because of the work that goes into scoring. So TBS is #1, followed by HQ Prop and more. Kobe, you can chime in a little bit there, maybe.
Okay, there we go. I think we're fixed. My webcam mic was on.
There you go.
We hear crazy house sounds. All right, should be good now. Okay, sorry. What were we on? Where were we at? What's going on? Where'd you leave me, Jason?
Oh, yeah, it took us up. TBS got #1 on the leaderboard smash. HQ Prop is #2, and we got some team stuff there, so you can jump into that.
Yeah, well, we got Lego Clone #1. He is their first pilot, or the new pilot coming in tonight, so we're gonna keep an eye on him, see how he does. Sweeper has been their heavy hitter. He is right up there with MCK and Thunder in terms of like the top pilots this year on leaderboard times. So he has been really impressive. I'm blown away by his skill. Costa, another young pilot, been killing it. I mean, there's just, you look down their list and they don't really have a weak link. So their middle pilots have been really killing it. So let's move on to the next team. Who we got next? HQ Prop. Look at little Kenny. Kenny's actually gonna be flying with us today. That's Kenner FPV, their captain. Then we got Thunder FPV flying out of Spain.
Such a freaking killer team. That's such a killer team.
Yeah, they're putting
Thunder's. Yeah,
they're bringing their A team today.
Oh, impressive. Thunder's always right behind Minchan. I don't know if anyone, for the folks who've been following along, this season is unfolding in kind of a new way. The caliber and the teams that are showing up right now.
quand t'auras fini, B? S'il te plaît?
Yeah, buddy. So Thunder is always nipping at Minchan's heels up front, and we saw a lot of changes too. So I'm really curious to see who's going to show up at the front of the pack and seed 1.
Yep, and then we got Emmett Brown flying out of Europe, AJ from Puerto Rico, J-Box from Texas, QT.
Yeah,
sure, QT's from. Croymander's flying today. What?
Let's go,
No
Croymander!
way, I don't believe it. That's HQ Prop.
We got Team Spectrum.
Why don't
next
you
on
take
the
this
list.
one, Jason? I don't like talking about myself.
All right, yeah. So we've got Team Spectrum. Pilots are flying on the Spectrum eSport radio link, so you can hop on, get the Spectrum controllers just made for Sims. Super smooth and buttery. It's helmed by SFPV, our co-host and main VRL kind of anchor, honestly. And then we've got a full stack team. I don't even know where you put your lineup together. Every single pilot on here, if you guys look, these are all top pilots in the US here. So Spectrum going to be putting on the frickin' heat.
Hopefully.
Followed by Xblades. Yeah, well, these, you look at these team scores. Xblades 4th, Team Canada 5th. We'll keep going through it. Yeah, you pull up the app and look at these people's names. These guys are all freaking killers. How do you call what's going to come out of this?
Let's open up the app.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it one by one. It's holy god, these guys are all top racers. This is gonna be good.
All right.
So we get
Yeah, go ahead, Jace. Take it away at Xblades.
Yeah, Xblades. Some names like Fire Serpent is really jumping out to me. He's been around for a while grinding it, so he's one of the racers who's coming around and showing up big. Doesn't really participate on a huge scale, like some of the other recognized names like Noikel and Drobot, to me at least. But this whole team is built out of top performers, digging deep into the community and finding gold. Honestly. Yeah, Team Canada, you can take it over.
Team Canada. All right. Well, Team Canada's had they had a good performance in week 2. Week 1 was a little bit rough, but they're starting to pick up the pace. They've got a new killer that they've picked up, Anakin, who replaced Taupe Dollar. Taupe Dollar was unable to race this season after getting drafted. So we made an exception to the rule and basically allowed Team Canada to draft Anakin, who would have been drafted maybe above Taupe based on his leaderboard times, because he has been absolutely insane on the leaderboards. Another one of those guys that's pushing pilots like Thunder and MCK. So there's just the list just keeps growing and growing. Fury's been flying for them today as well. We're gonna see Cruzy. G-Man Bio has been killing it in the season. Super consistent pilot. SK Dare as well, coming over from the DRL sim, and we got Nick Wasp FPV coming back from last week. All right.
So dope.
Oh, don't forget about the wildcard team.
Yeah, buddy. So Hydra wildcard, if you guys want to show up and be on VRL, you just got to grind out the leaderboard as an unaffiliated pilot. If you get a top seed, you'll be invited to show up on the stream here. We've got Jose FPV, Tilted, Z-Stone, Jakub, Smokey FPV, Pro Dangles, Zeph Italian, and Chief. I don't know if Chief is flying with us tonight, but he put in a lot of time on the track. He likes to fly everything that's fast.
No Chief tonight.
Yeah, no Chief tonight.
Did you mention Jacob?
Jakub
and Tilted, Z-Stone, Jose, Pro Dangles, Epitelium. That's the 6 I've got.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
Hydra wildcard team. These guys, we saw some great performances in the last week. A couple of the wildcard team members picking up point spots on the podium, 4th and 5th and so.
Yeah, they had a good week last week. So let's go ahead and bring in the pilot cams as we're gonna move into the heats. We've got that Slice on the top left flying for Team Spectrum, and then that Stickman top middle up there. Stickman flying for, that's Scave, excuse me, flying for Xblades. I get them confused because they're both German pilots on Team Velocidrone.
Yeah.
So we're gonna Omnicam. I'm gonna run the Omnicam for a little bit here. I got my foot pedal set up. I think someone just hopped in here who shouldn't be in here.
Oh, do you have your foot pedal set up to the position hold?
I don't know.
Should we already join the room?
Oh yeah, you guys should have been in here. Wait, who's that?
Stickman, I think I should be flying now. What's the room name?
Oh my god, dude.
Seed 6.
VRL 6.
Yep. So we got Slice, Russell, QT, Fury.
Wait, why is Scave in here?
Is he in here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, you should be in here.
Oh, but I can't join until. Oh wait, I think. Yeah, there we go.
Try now.
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah.
I'm loading.
All right, so we got
My bad.
So we got our quarters 1-1 here, Colby, right? With Slice and Russell Air. There.
Okay, I'm in there now.
Cool. Alright, we got Stickman, there we go. Alright.
We are ready to see some racing. I'm so excited. I really like this track, compared to like previous weeks. They're all different. Like this one has got like some really gnarly like sweepers and like knife edge little moves that you got to hit just right. And like there's a transition. I forget where it is. There's one where there's like a wall move. Oh, it's right after this divey thing. You've got this great wall where like you have to come up and over the wall to the left. I always love whenever walls are built into these sweeps.
Yeah.
Because it changes the sight lines to the whole move.
Here we go. 6 seeds. Let's see if they can get teams off to a good start here. Right off the rip.
Yeah, buddy.
Already got someone down in the Pro Dangles down. So it's gonna be QT. And it looks like Team Canada in second. Stickman flying for Xblades, moving up into 2 spot. It was in the 3 spot. Here they go, come around the rock. This section very difficult to keep tight. A lot of blind turns on this track. I don't know if you noticed that, Jason.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Some
Lot of
QT, Fury, then here comes Russell. There goes Slice. And we got a little ways to wait for Stickman and Pro Dangles in 6 spots. Let's go by checking in with our leader now. It's gonna be QT FPV.
Yeah.
Line for HQ.
I'm just watching him. Oh, he goes down right as the commentator curse hits him.
Oh
Whoa,
god, Fury goes down.
right there.
Had a
Oh,
chance to
Fury
pass
goes
him.
down.
Alright, so don't count out Slice because both these pilots deal with some prop damage. Let's go ahead and track Slice here.
Yeah, I'm
So
switching
we
over
move
to
the
the
onboard
overhead.
camera on the chase view. Come on, Slice. So pilots are gonna hit a recharge gate here, which is gonna clean up their prop damage. Also gives them a full battery. Fastest pit changes in the world right there.
This is exciting. There are so many like
Let's go Slice.
places where the person right in front of you could emerge all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like you really need a spotter to be a racer in this one, I think.
So Slice gonna take a 2 there. Fury
Nice
drops
work,
down to
guys.
4th. He was battling for the top spot there against QT for a while. QT pretty much wire to wire there. Pretty flawless except for that one bottom out on the dive gate, but you know, luckily for him, TC Fury bottomed out right behind him.
Yeah,
Is that what happened? I was wondering why no one passed me.
Yeah, so I mean, we're gonna see that a lot, I think.
Yeah, what do you? So checking out the chat here, we got Kinder Kramkiss stoked on QT's win there. Here we go, race 2. Great camera placement as always. Overhead cam angles. Oh man, they're all coming in, all 4 of them still. Real
it's a
close.
great race here.
Spectrum Slice pulls in a little bit to rejoin the pack. We've got Fury just outside of it.
QT,
Yeah.
Stickman. Oh, Stickman goes down. So
Oh,
it's gonna be,
yeah.
it's like
Bounces
Spectrum
out.
Slice and QT.
They're holding their lines really well. I mean, like, the pack isn't changing a lot, even though, like, the flow of this is constantly moving in new directions as you're trying to track the race, but the pilots are all navigating it really closely together, you know, once they hit their groove. Coming around on the 3rd lap, QT leading it in the 2nd race here. He's going to maybe put on a back-to-back win here. In the point structure, though, it's not a chase the ace, so some drone racing has the end right there, but in this one, Colby, they're working towards the end of this whole matchup with their points, right?
Right. So it's cumulative points based on all 6 pilots and how they perform. So it's a really unique kind of format where literally every pilot has equal say in the outcome of their team. So
Yeah.
you know, the 6 seed all the way up to the 1 seed are going to have the same opportunity to move their team into the finals.
Nice. We got Pro Dangles making a spot 5th. We got that
Thank you.
Hydra Wildcard team coming in. That's great.
Yeah, good job, bro.
Nice, man.
How you feeling?
Oh, trying to get some points on the board after last week's devastating blowout.
No. I'm feeling good about that one, huh?
No.
Not feeling too good.
And this knife edge is really testing me on this track. Love
Which
it,
one?
but the knife edge, dive gate knife edge.
Yeah, right.
The double
above
dive gate,
the up
yeah.
Left. Yeah. That shit's wicked.
Pretty good ones.
Book always just does a power loop when he hits that.
Need a
He's like, I'm done with this. QT, 3rd race in a row out front, but he is not getting it to himself yet. You know, we're gonna see if he can stretch it out, but I'm looking for the other racers to really pressure QT here. I mean, I don't know that QT should be able to run away with this every single race. I think all these other guys can show up, so let's see someone really fight for that top spot. We see Slice go down, it looks like. First out. QT coming around though, he's got lap 1 under his belt. Russell not far behind. Russell again 6th in the last race, so stitching together a really good run here if he's up in 2nd, right behind QT, holding Stickman and Fury and everyone at bay.
Two Stickman can hold together here. He is chasing down
Yeah,
TBS Russell AR.
it's lap 2, so a lot of room still to change things up. Consistency. I mean, right off the bat, we're seeing really consistent performance. A little bit difference though, like in how pilots are choosing to that rock, Colby.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about that rock after this race is done.
You gotta
That
worry
little
with that
tiny
rock.
Yeah, put the frickin' thing in the middle of the track.
It's kind of like, you know, I like to have
Little
QT with-
love
stick
letter.
man's a little mistake. No, it's oh, Russell AR gets out of stick man, so that's gonna drop. him
Oh, wow,
Two
Stickman
spots.
dropped. Wow. Just try to dunk it in there.
Wow.
Good racing, Russell, AR, Fury. Fury, nice work keeping it up into third there. Big change on the leaderboard here, except for QT. I mean, the places in 2nd through 6 are really moving every heat. All right, so yeah, I'm talking about that sweeper after that first split S where you wrap left around the rock before you go through the recharge gate. There's a little tiny rock right in the path. And you can see some of the pilots banking a little bit left and some banking a little right, but it's a stupid little rock that is totally possible to die on, like 6 inches off the ground. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course I do. It's one of those
So good.
moves where it's like, you know, I kind of like to have something where, pilot, you know, it's a pilot's choice to see, you know, what kind of line they want to do, and one line might be faster than the other, it might not though.
I don't even know if that's a
It's
speed
like
line.
it's like
though.
a setup line.
Yeah, you can totally trip yourself up on that little rock if you're not paying attention to it. It's just
Oh,
like, oh
many
my God.
times, brother.
Yeah.
Many,
Gotcha.
many
Gotcha.
TQ runs have been quickly.
Do you ever
ended by
watch?
that rock.
Do you ever watch the the Speed Racer remake, the racing one, the movie?
No.
They have a bunch of ridiculous stuff on the course that blows up. It's like a Mario. That's like your version here. Ooh,
Ooh, we got Stickman.
QT
with
goes
development
down.
here.
Yeah, Stickman moves into 1. Whew. That's a change up. Race number 4 in the first rounds of seeds. We've seen the big change up here in the front with Stickman now taking us into the 3rd lap. Ooh, really diligent racing. And Russell back 2 or 3 gates from QT, so some movement in space there, but we'll see what they can pull together. Pulling on him though, Russell only 1 gate behind QT now, so really putting the pressure on him.
There's your line up there on the left-hand side. Stickman, nice win, bud.
Ugh, finally.
Yeah, picks are open in the Hydra app if you guys want to be putting picks for the next race, playing along. We're going to see which among us has the best knowledge of the racing community. Can you pick to see what's going to happen? Colby wins so often. You guys may
I
not
got a bet
understand
right
this,
now.
but
What am I doing?
yeah,
One more
Colby,
heat to get up to these guys.
yeah, it's just consistently.
Oh, no, that
wins
was heat
whenever
4.
we
Excuse me. You guys are free for now. Sorry.
All right, we move into the next
So
round.
I think we have the points. HQ prop on top after the 4 heats there with 23. Spectrum holding on to 2 spot with 16. Xblades with 15. TBS with 13. Team Canada 11. It's starting to look like the leaderboard grind from the whole week where every team was super close. Hydra Wildcard team getting 6 points, so keeping their hopes alive.
Yeah, we should talk about the
Getting,
closeness of that
2
leaderboard,
fifths.
Colby, at some point.
Oh, for sure. All right, so we're gonna hop down into the 2 seats, or the 5 seats now. Thanks, guys. Good racing, everybody.
Look.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Kobe.
Good luck, guys.
Pilots, start your engines. Coming up right now in quarterfinal number 2, we've got Ferry. Oh, Jason, I can't hear you, bud. Check. No.
Funny little thing.
Sorry, forgot to drag it down here. So we've got, for Spectrum, it's going to be Ferry, Mr. Carson representing Team Black Sheep, J-Box flying for HQ Prop, Cruzy for Team Canada, Scave for Xblades, and Tilted representing the Hydra Wildcard team this evening. Let's, anyone going to hop on cam here?
I'm joining in right now. Oh, you're talking about the Discord.
Discord cams, anybody? Is
They're
anyone
on,
out
like,
there?
Serious race mode.
Everyone's
I think they're
muted.
all muted. They're like, we're gonna race here, guys.
All right.
You want to be world famous? Put those videos on. Show those racer faces on screen.
We'll just put your pictures on.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, so we're hopping in VRL 5.
All right, guys, we are gonna be moving into faster and faster racing as the night goes on. We're at 40 viewers right now. I think it'd be really fun to invite some friends, and I'm gonna go ahead and post on Facebook and let folks know that we're doing this. So it really helps to spread engagement and spread the gospel if we just share like, hey, we're doing this now. Invite friends in. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop a link. You guys could too. That'd be great. Oh,
Beautiful.
yeah, you gotta.
The
you
more
gotta invite
people we get into this sport, the better it's gonna be for everybody. And the easiest way to get in is on the simulator, honestly.
Yeah, so it starts with
Spread the word.
dropping a link. Just drop a link.
We need more people addicted.
Yeah. Go.
All right, let's get these pilots girded up. J-Box, Ferry, Tilted, Carson, Cruzy, Scave. Oh baby, look at these guys. They're already on their correct colors.
Yeah.
You would think these guys are pros.
One would think. You know, it's funny because like we're like a super serious casual hobbyist community. That's
Here we go, guys.
professionalizing.
Heat one, we are going live. Already faster, just based on my Omnicam pace. Looks like J-Box in the lead, followed by Cruzy. Different lines around the rock. You can see those trails. It's a couple of pilots going left, a couple going right. And first one down in the dive gate's gonna be Cruzy. He gets up quickly though. No prop damage. Wow, that is lucky for sure. Here
I bet
comes
Captain
J-Box.
Kendrick. Yeah.
There
bet
goes
he's feeling
Ferry.
good
There goes
about
Scave. There goes
he's
Carson,
front.
Cruzy, and Tilted. Still a pretty close race here.
So okay, Tilted is the first one who broke right over that rock before the recharge gate. All of the other ones went to the left.
Before
I
the
think
recharge
left
gate.
line. Yeah, right before the recharge gate. Yeah, as they're coming around that sweeper to the left. There's
Oh, I go right through that thing.
Yeah, I bet you do. I mean, it looks like the faster line is to the left, but you gotta be in tight to hit it. Otherwise, you gotta break out and go a little slower. And that's like the funny thing about this race course. Like if you guys are really paying attention to the lines here, these pilots are eking out a win by adjusting their line by that much. That much. That's it. It's the precision's unreal.
Nice job, John.
Cool.
Nice run, Scave. Carson coming in fourth. Tilted in fifth for the wildcard team, and Cruzy in sixth. So already the wildcard team pretty good here this evening.
Showing up.
All right, here we go. Heat number 2, boys. The one thing that bugs me about the Omnicam is that the player tags disappear.
Oh, once you're far? Or
Yeah.
once you're in?
Like when they get to a certain distance away. So you can't really tell, and they're kind of flashing, you know?
Yeah.
There goes Carson, there goes J-Box. Now I'm gonna, next lap I'm gonna get over that rock, and we're gonna talk about some of the line choices on that rock carousel, because this is really kind of the make or break section here. So we're gonna get right overhead, and we're gonna show you how much tighter these top pilots are here in this heat versus the guys in the back of the pack. Watch this. See that white line?
Oh yeah, right over there.
Purple line, definitely wide there. And we've got Cruzy coming around, or sorry, yeah, Cruzy coming around.
Gonna fly
Let's
over
watch
there
his
too.
line in the red. Oh, see, he's trying to take it tight there. It's really,
Oh, yeah.
It's such a hard move. All right, so there goes Carson. Not the tightest line, and it looks like Ferry's gonna take over the lead.
Whoa!
Crazy.
Whoa! That was chaotic at the end there. Way to eke it out, Mr.
Let's
Carson.
take a look at that instant replay.
Oh yeah, buddy. Let's see this.
So it looks like Carson made a mistake on that. We'll call that a juicy flick. Ferry made the quick pass, and it's gonna take home 6 points there for Spectrum.
Oh no.
That was heat 2 of 4. Here we go, pilots.
follow.
Now, let's go check out this rock line that Jason was mentioning. How some pilots are going left and some are going right. I like to go right. So at our view right now, that's actually the left side.
All left. All left.
No way. Watch. Look at that split. So 3 one way, 3 went to the right, 4 went to the right, 5 went to the right. So only one pilot going left, and that was Cruzy, who's actually in the lead. So maybe he's onto something.
Which rock? Oh no. I'm not talking about that rock. I'm talking about the little tiny
Okay,
rock on
here we
the
go.
ground. Yeah.
This one here.
No. Even smaller than that one.
What?
I'll show you which one. I'll put it on my OBS so you can see this. Once this race is done, I'm gonna talk.
We're talking like a pebble. Or are we talking? What are we talking?
Oh yeah, buddy, the pebble that trips you. Maybe I'm the only one who hits these things. So we got Cruzy coming around. Lap number 3. We've got the red of Team Canada up front. The only nation state
Raven
to be
that wet
part-
bag.
Yeah, Team Canada showing up with the national allegiance.
But
You know, we had a conversation with
nice
someone
tight
from
line there for Cruzy.
Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland. The one from Switzerland was saying, "Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
I clicked
Wait a
away.
minute.
I thought he was in.
What? Yeah, just out of nowhere.
I wasn't even
Full
watching.
race.
Okay, so Ferry now is
Replay.
back to back.
Replay.
Kind of. I wasn't on his cam.
Oh damn.
I was like, oh, he's got first, easy. When I
Let's get him in here. Tell us about that win, Ferry. Are you in here? No, you can hear us.
These guys are laser focused.
I thought I'm going ahead of me. I can't believe I got the first on that. I guess
Timer never lies. Timer never lies.
No, you won by over a second and a half.
Did he bounce off the thing and go
You
back
must have
around?
bounced off it.
I was chasing him.
Twitch
I
it in
saw
the
him.
chat. Let's fucking go, Ferry.
Let's go. Alright, we're up to 48, so whatever you guys just did a second ago, paired with the exceptional racing we're seeing right now,
Yes,
we're
we can make dreams
inviting
happen here.
participation. Yeah, let's invite some participation and hoorah our world's
Final heat,
best.
guys. Final heat. You guys are flying amazing. Keep it up. Really
And
great
they're all
racing
in.
on this track. I
Oh,
want to see a. I want to
eight-
see a 5 deep, 6 deep going across this finish line. Can we get that?
That'd be cool. Scave went left of the starting block.
Ferry
That was
goes
a
down in
unique
the best possible part of the track, right before that recharge gate.
one. Oh yeah. Tight line. You know, some people are taking
Could be
that
some
ladder
Carson.
section. Dang, emerges out. Ooh, great line from Cruzy though. Sweeps back into it.
Dude, it is so fun omnicamming. No wonder you always want to do this.
Yeah, no shit, dude. It's amazing, isn't it fun?
A little foot pedal. So if you guys are watching
Yeah.
and wondering how I'm stopping and going, I have a foot pedal bound
This
to
is
my
the
W
way.
key, and it's like
Yeah, it's a
so
cool thing.
oddly satisfying to just tap
And it's
the
like
little foot
combat.
pedal.
Yeah, when you get that the timing down with a foot pedal, it's just like in combat too, right? Boom. So this is one of the innovations from within Velocidrone is we've got the omnidirectional camera, OmniCam. It's a
Human
work in
power, not
progress.
AI powered, much
Yeah.
more superior.
You know, our next generation version is going to be a heavy lifter. We're going to have dual operator with a tilt gimbal so that you can start to really see
Alright,
this
here
in
we go.
real
Let's see
life.
if Cruzy can make it through the dive gate this time.
Yeah, dude, see, Holocam is so fucking fun with that stop motion thing.
Oh, you want to do some stop motion?
Yes, I do. I gotta change my foot binding over to W though.
All right. So actually, yeah, if you stream, we could do dual omnicam action, honestly.
Yes. You talking about if I do this my webcam thing, I output it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Here,
Let's take a look at the total scores here coming in from Hydra. Hopefully you guys are betting along with us. Excuse me. Spectrum on top there. Even with that 5th place there in the last seat, Barry going to take 19. TBS HQ prop time was 16. Team Canada with 13. Xblades 13. Hydra Wildcard team was 7. Taking a look at the overall points as we predicted. HQ prop on top with 39. Spectrum with 35. TBS with 29, just 1 point ahead of Xblades with 28. Team Canada 4 points out of the semifinals right now with 24, 4 points back. And the wildcard team with 13, still in the hunt. Still in the hunt as we move on to round 3 pilots. Let's get those guys. We're gonna hop into the round 3, Jason.
Yep.
Good race, guys.
Good job, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
Howdy.
Oh, we are. Look at that. We are right on schedule. I love it.
Yeah, buddy.
Amazing.
441, 241.
You guys want to cam up? Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're actually jumping into seed number 4 right now. We've got 3 seeds ahead of us for into our 3rd race of the night. We move through the 6 seeds of the teams to get points for this race. And then we're going to take those race total points, and then we're going to move folks into finals, semifinals.
How's is Jason's audio? Let me turn it up. Let's see the chat. How's the volume, guys?
Oh, my microphone was in front of my mouth. How about now?
Yeah, you gotta put that in your mouth, bub.
Let's go!
That's how microphone works.
Yeah, I know. Alright, yeah.
Alright, no one's on cam, dude.
Cam.
Come on, guys.
My computer gets really unhappy if I try to use the camera.
Understandable.
You guys... Yeah. These guys
we don't want
either.
We don't want anyone at disadvantage.
When you're done racing, turn on your camera, show us your reaction to how it felt to race and win or lose or whatever it went down, and then we can go from there. You know, turn it back off. How does it sound?
No, they know from experience.
I know.
If
Hey,
you guys
Colby.
aren't gonna be on the comms, you can hop on your phone and mobile and just pop your cam on.
All right, Colby, can you see my screen?
Discord. Yeah, I got Omnicam, Jason.
All right, yeah. These are the rocks that
So
I'm talking about.
yeah, that's
These
what
right
I
here.
was. That's what I was looking at those, just from the other side.
Oh, I thought you were looking at this big one here. Yeah, those little
So
things.
why don't you Omnicam and I'll go FPV? This would be beautiful.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, but I want to do it. I want to Omnicam a couple more times before the night's over.
Isn't it fun, actually?
All right, so coming up right now, we've got Neon for Team Spectrum in the 4 seed. That's terrifying. You got Lego Clone, Team Black
Yeah,
Sheep.
kidding.
We've got Emma Brown for HQ Prop, Nick Wasp for Team Canada, Trinksy for Xblades. This is Trinksy's first race, and Jose for the wildcard team. Jose was with us last week. Welcome back, Bob.
All right, we're moving into our next advanced seed too. Like, I don't know if you can really say though that the pilots in these advanced seeds are necessarily better pilots. Like, it just really depends on where they land in the leaderboard smash and how much time they put in each week. But already we're seeing top field pilots drop in, and I'm looking forward to this. Gonna go ahead and get my game face on here.
All right, I'm hopping into VRL 4. Yeah, okay.
Let's pop off in the
looks
chat
horrible
here.
on my screen, but on the big screen, but it looks okay on the small screen. So yeah, what's going on, chat? Let's pop off a little bit. Oh, we got 61 now.
Yeah, buddy.
Ready to race.
So I'm curious,
right?
you
You're
know,
killing it right now with the room management. Shout out.
I'm curious if anyone spent time grinding out a racetrack. What do you guys think is like one of the most important things you've been focusing on in your piloting skill development? Are you out hitting just the same line? Are you working specific gate sequences? Or like, how do you guys like to push your progression as pilots? Because to show up on the world stage like what these guys are doing takes a lot of dedication, and like getting there is hustle. So I'm curious, what do other guys do? Colby, what's like one of your secrets? You're one of the best long-term pilots in the industry.
My secret for what?
Just grinding out the leaderboard. Like, how do you take the 10 hours or immense amount of time and like make it productive time?
It's just chasing that dragon of like that one perfect run where you like last night, for example, I was on, me and Leviathan were on at, from like 10 p.m. until midnight as the clock was winding down, just like kind of pushing each other, and like I think it was like 11:50, and I shaved off a half a second somehow, and then back-to-back heats I shaved off another 0.4, and then we were 0.009 seconds away from Xblades. Okay, that's 0.009 for, you gotta think about this, there's 8 pilots in each team. They're each running 3 laps. So what is that, 24 laps, right? Times 2, that's 48 laps, okay? 48 laps. 48 different laps flying around the track. It came down to 0.009 seconds for a whole week-long leaderboard smash. I calculated that out. With an average speed of 85 miles per hour, that's a foot. Okay, so that's this much distance between 48 laps. That's literally, that could be chalked up to like just, a little glitch, like latency, like controller latency, or like.
I mean, yeah, if it wasn't coming right out of the sim, it'd be like, is that real? Is that a real difference on the timing to gear? Or
yeah, exactly.
All right, so here in the chat we got Sweaty J, chiming in that he's trying to keep everything tight and get 0.1 gap between the best 3 lap. Yeah, so always trying to like just eke out just a marginal improvement and try to keep everything tight. I think of the same thing though, just like improving the efficiency. It's not just the speed. And we got Gundren here talking about staying focused during practice, and like that's it. You know, if you're not holding like an intentional mind to your practice, you can't just see it grow. You just putting time in doesn't make you better, I think. Colby, your cam is frozen. It's in a good shot though. You look really excited.
Yeah,
and
that could have been much worse.
Your VRL thing's going too, so it looks super righteous actually, because you got like some graphical.
4 seats. Fired up.
All right. I'm running Omnicam.
Right now we're on board Neon. I don't see anyone in front of him, but there are a lot of pilots right behind us. So we're gonna go on board with Trinks and take a look at his view from his point of view. That's Trinks flying for Xblades, his first VRL race of the season. Neon's got about we're gonna call it a 10 meter lead on Emmett Brown in second, Lego Clone in third. Keep it on board with him. So we're gonna keep it on these top 3 pilots here in the 4 seats. And no real action just yet, but we're gonna see maybe some risky lines here around the rock carousel as Lego Clone's pulling on Emmett Brown just ever so slightly here. Inch by inch. There we go. Nice dive gate there from Lego Clone. Gets ahead of Emmett Brown. Emmett Brown goes down the rock that Jason was just mentioning.
Oh, did he get him?
He got him.
Stubbed his toe. That guy just stubbed his toe on that rock.
So on board with our leader Neon coming around. Look at that tight line. You really want to crank it around that left turn rock. Hug it as tight as you can. Let's see. I got a feeling we're going to see a couple more crashes on that last dive gate too.
Yeah, they're all just sending it. Ooh, Neon almost with the PB on his
Neon
debut race.
puts an hour on the track, and then PBs are in the main event. Gotta love it.
All right, Twidget sounding off in the chat saying the rock before the recharge gate is brutal. It's like the smallest rock, but that thing's crazy.
Jeez, I just
right?
fly through that thing.
Yeah, dude, but you're freaking good. You know, and we just saw someone else crash it. You know, it's a good little like. It's one of those things where in drone racing, if you're off your line by like a tiny bit, you're done, you know, at a certain speed. So I think that rock is a good expression of what that precision looks like, actually. Rainbow Road coming around in the first lap.
Trinks has a beautiful chase view yet again here. There are 3 pilots literally in the same gate, in the same airspace, getting turbulence from one another. It looks like Neon's going to be the first across the finish line. Left 2 laps to go. Emmett Brown, Lego Clone, let's see if Emmett Brown keep it tight around this rock here and not get it too tight. He makes it through. So just keep an eye on that. It's probably in the back of his mind. Might ease up a little bit through that section. Maybe not, because he's in the lead right now. Trinksy doing a great job as our chase cam, but goes down, so we're going to switch to our chase cam 2. That's CBS Lego Clone in 3rd place.
Oh man, really tight up front. We got Emmett and Neon just hustling out with Lego Clan, not too far back home. Nice line from Lego. I think he pulled a little bit on the lead pack, but Emmett and Neon flying nearly side by side, but they're not taking quite the same line. So you see a little bit of a gap every time when they hit these lines.
Oh, Emmett goes down on the ladder. Still holds on second somehow.
Oh, just barely. Oh man.
Lego Clone limps home in 4th with some damage.
Oh, Nick Wasp sets it up. Nice. Yeah. All right, even Rue's down with the rock. Like we all. I spend a lot of time at my home now, you know, and I've stubbed my toes a lot since I've been here, and it's not always fun. So I can relate. Alright, personal challenge, guys. We're up to like 60 viewership. Let's see if we can get up to like 70, 75 as we get into the 3 and the 2nd seeds. I think, you know, our friends out there, they deserve to have a lot of eyeballs on the performance. It's great racing, so let's make sure to support them and invite our friends in here.
One of these days we'll get on the front page of Twitch.
Yeah, we're on our way. Now I'm just freestyling. Truth be told, if you guys have ever tried omnicamming, it is like a specific FPV discipline of like reorienting and moving position. It's very challenging to like do real time. Fun though. I'm gonna take a break from it, I think.
Man, Emmett Brown and Lego Clone are just in a dogfight here yet again. Neon with pretty small gap on Emmett Brown in second.
I'm so close.
Neon seems to pull away though around that rock here, so that's where he's
So
starting
close.
to edge out.
Oh! Emmett ekes it out.
You guys are hauling ass. I thought that was lap 2.
0.05 of a second. Get in there. Get in there. HQ Jose FPV coming in. Finishing up his third lap here.
What's up,
You see the leaderboard. See stacking up Neon 1, Emmett Brown 2, Lego Clone 3, Trinks, Nick Wasp, and Jose following up in the field there. Now I'm going to check in on our points here. I think, are they up on the board? They are.
Oh, yeah,
so that
Spectrum's tearing it up right now. That puts him in the tie right now with HQ. No, 1 point ahead of HQ Prop. TBS in fourth, third with 41. Xblades with 4. Fourth, 35 and 4th. Team Canada.
Hydra Wildfire. Doing great.
Team Canada 1 point behind Xblades with 34.
Oh, so cool.
Final heat for these guys. Let's see if Team Canada can extend that lead on Xblades for the 4th semifinal position.
Yeah. Lego Clone with a nice start, but he hits the gate.
Not a nice start.
Yeah, he had it, but he went down there.
BRB.
So we got Neon taking us out into the front. Oh, nice line from Trinks. He cuts what looks like a little bit off by going left of the rock, but he had to put a little bit more into a split S. And when you duck into that and you have to really rip it hard to get your angle right with your throttle, you lose a little bit of momentum. So Trinks gains a little bit of ground, but then he drops out by having to correct for that line. So back and forth, but he's really holding it together. He's getting up into first place. Trinks, now he's got about what would count as maybe a couple gains in some section, but it's really not that far. He's got, you know, a good lead though as far as this class goes. Safe as he goes into the third lap. Though as you go one back into second and third, we got a battle right now between Nick Wasp and Neon. Neon takes a little bit of a bobble and he's going to knee it down into 5th position. 6 now. So leaderboard is changing up. You know, as we look into moving towards our deeper heats, these teams are really going to try to solidify their positions, as Colby was talking about. So we're going to be looking to see who can size up into the elimination brackets. Nice racing. Damn, Emmett, good racing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 5/500ths of a second. So good.
Alright, good job, guys. That's going to do it for this group of pilots. Let's take a word from our sponsors real quick.
I'm back.
And we're back. All right, coming up right now, we've got quarterfinal number 4. These are the 3 seeds. We've got Hyper flying for Team Spectrum, Costa for TBS, Kenrick for HQ Prop, Skdare flying for Team Canada, Fire Serpent flying for Xblades, and Z-Stone for the Hydra Wildcard team. Xblades on that last seat of quarters number 3 did get ahead of Team Canada by 2 points now. So Trin's coming in clutch there for Xblades, and we're gonna keep a close eye on that. Basically a 3-way battle for the 4th spot into the semis between TBS, Xblades, and Team Canada. Let's go ahead and bring our pilots on. We got Costa in the top left, flying for TBS. He's the only pilot on cam. Roll with it.
Ready to race.
There we go.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
Looking at those smiling faces. We got Costa. He is ready to go. Racing guy. I think all the rest of them are a little bit shy. Costa, how's it feel to be the only one who's willing to step up to the plate and say, "Here I am. Come get it from me"?
I just don't have a stand for my phone.
Yep.
We are missing Team Canada. SK Dare. Anyone see him in Discord?
He was in here a minute ago.
Oh yeah, right here.
Has anyone
Loading
seen
in.
Canada?
Oh, there he is.
Hello, Canada.
Oh, you gotta hop in the room, bub.
Someone get out the maple syrup and some
Yeah, we gotta
pancakes.
lure
We'll
him
come
in
right
with
on
some
over.
Syrup.
Yeah, you know, maybe some coffee.
There he is.
I don't think he's Canadian, but okay. Oh no, SK Dare is Canadian.
What's the horse patrol that's in Canada? That's like
Mounties?
the royal. Yeah, the Mounties. Get the Mounties. We gotta get those drone pilots in here.
We got a missing pilot here.
People in the chat, get the word out. Go get the Mounties and get the pilots in here. Put out the word. Find the Mounties.
All right.
I'll send some props to whoever drops the best Mountie meme that was made in the next 5 minutes. That's
Oh,
my
is that a
personal
Canadian
opinion.
version of the boys?
I don't know. Is that
This
like
one's
the
for
guys
the
who are on the
boss.
horse?
Paco
The boss?
chiming in the chat. The boss.
The
boys.
boss?
The boss.
The boy.
All right, pilots.
Yeah.
Like everybody, we're ready to go.
All right.
We are like right on schedule. Let's keep it going here. All right, I'm gonna omnicam in this round. Good luck, guys.
Captain Kenrick up there fighting for the lead. But we got a couple teams in the mix right now. Colby SFPV leading us along in the Omnicam. Gives us a great overview of the whole course. So right now what we're seeing on the ground though is Costa is moving up into first. He's got the lead by all of 3 inches.
Rails on.
Over, oh dang. Rainbow Road coming in strong. Alright, so we got Costa still leading us into the second. Whoever's got trails on has got to hope they're in first place because that's
Yeah.
going to be the game.
Yeah, now he is in first place. So Costa
Hyper moving in
Costa
front.
got caught up big time there.
Yeah, just burying everyone in his trails. Alright, so we got Hyper, Kenrick, and Fire Serpent. Man, Fire Serpent, Minnesota guy just showing up huge. Let's go, buddy.
Great battle here between Hyper and Kenrick. Kenrick's
Yeah.
flying out of Indonesia, so he's got
No,
that.
what the-
Hyper's down!
why?
Hyper goes down! Kenrick moves
Love
up!
You're good. You just finished third, bud. Finish
Yeah,
third. You got third locked up.
my bad on the
Kenrick with
trails.
some tight lines.
Fire Serpent in
I
the
thought you
2
were
spot, so
beforehand.
X-Blades
Yeah, right?
even farther ahead of Team Canada.
Let's go, guys.
Oh, my bad.
Wait, we got Z-Zone in here racing too.
Yep. He's on the wild card.
Oh, okay, okay. I was confused there for a second.
So we see the hottest shot we've seen so far is a 21.86 from Neon in the last round. I'm sure we'll see someone beat that at some point here. Move on to heat number 2.
I'm excited for this.
Yes, quarters are fun. Semifinals are really fun when we start getting into the team 2v2s. Gets real exciting.
Oh, Kenrick goes down, so that's going to drop him into 4th place. He's back about 5 gates from SK Dare, so the lead pack is coming on to their 2nd lap now. Costa leading us, followed really closely by Hyper. Oh, Hyper made a great move and closed the gap just a little bit, but then he clipped the top of the gate, so that's going to set him back sizably into 2nd with a good gap between 3rd. Though we do see a battle for SK Dare and Captain Kenrick right now in 3rd with Fire Serpent right there too, so close stuff.
Coast on to that final lap now. Hyper on that final lap. So Hyper with a good recovery. Kenrick on that final lap, way behind the 2 leaders here. Fire Serpent down to the final lap. And SK Dare just get on the final lap, goes down, so let's see if Z-Stone can make a move and catch him.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Z-Stone gonna come around and get the dub here.
Nice work. Hyper trying to make a move to catch up. Can't get there though.
It's fine. 100% second.
So this is not boding well for Team Canada because coming up in the next rounds they've got Noikol and Minchan Kim.
No shout out for the sub.
Their team, so gotta try to get some points in these next 2 races there, SK Dare. As Fire Serpent finishing just 1 position ahead. And TBS really moving up the board right now.
Alright, Raider chiming up. He is showing up and he just subbed. He's actually got
I was about to tune in.
Yeah. Subscribe for 8 months.
Appreciate you, Raider.
Nice work. So Raider is actually one of the fabled FPV members of our community that I've heard about so much, but I don't know if I've talked to you a lot, Raider, but my understanding is that you're an inspiration to Lefro, who is honestly one of the most prolific content creators in the map making community right now. He's alongside Colby and Grower and a few others as defining a new generation of FPV gameplay. So Raider having shown up big to inspire our community by extension there. And we're into the next race. Ooh, see Costa go down, so that's going to put Hyper and Dare up into the lead. So that is not
me calling him out, and he is pushing right now.
Oh yeah, look at that. He's just like, I got those inside corners. Come at me.
But Fire Serpent is right on them too.
Oh, he goes down.
He went down, yeah.
Yeah. I heard that. No. Alright, so we got Hyper leading the pack with Kenrick and Fire Serpent there. This is the trio of this heat right now.
Shout out Z-Stone right now in 4th for the wildcard team, just ahead of SK Dare. Costa nowhere to be seen right now on the track.
Big shout out to Z-Stone. I'm so impressed. Z-Stone, I'd love to hear the way that you describe your love of building community and great events for people to come and participate in. There, a lot of FPV pilots are really focused on their experience, and there's a few who are really focused on the community experience, and so that's really to be celebrated, I think. And Z-Stone is doing a great job showing up there, out of his own passion. So I like that. Kenrick, big win. Nice work, buddy.
Z-Stone almost got a point there for 5th. Costa climbed back up from the bottom. He's going to take 2 points there in that heat. 6 points going to Kenrick, 5 to Fire Serpent, 4 to Hyper, 3 to Dare, 2 to Costa, 1 to Z-Stone for the wildcard team.
I'm checking on the Hydra leaderboard. I've been so absorbed in the racing, I haven't been guessing
one more
as much.
No,
Let's see where we're at.
Was that 4 or 3?
That was 3.
Yeah, we got one more.
Sweet.
Go faster or fine.
Points right now, HQ Prop is 72, Spectrum was 68, TBS 55, Xblades 54, Canada 46, Hydra 20.
Alright.
Here we go, guys.
I think on these next couple of heats, I might try to play the field and see if I can guess who's going to win these.
Yeah, it just takes one, trifecta.
That's good.
And you're right in the game.
You know, that's kind of a fun thing. Like, you could look at your points on the Hydra leaderboard and be like, am I going to climb up to the top and win this thing? But it's honestly just fun every single race to look at and be like, who's going to win this one? You know, like with these pilots, any of them could win. Any of them. From wild card to top finisher of the week, you know. Everyone's great here. 3 quads flying side by side, could not get a more focused in flight, even if you tried. These guys are just dialed into the most efficient line that you can fly on this course. Very algorithmic in reproduction, reliable, efficient,
2-gate lead, Hyper,
maximizing.
2-gate lead.
Got some spotting. So even in esport racing, one of the things that you see that's very common on the field is that the importance and value of spotting. Because right now, these racers are going for their lives. There is not an inch to give. And to have just a little moment of breathing room is so valuable.
Fire Shipment is on fire here today, Jason.
Okay, dude. I know, right? This is the guy. Let's go, Fire Serpent. He's bringing it in.
He's pushing Hyper for all he's
I
got.
know.
And Hyper's
I'm watching.
a little savage.
Hey, Colby, you're missing the Velocidrone overlay.
Like, oh.
That should be back on top.
We're stuck on the stage. Oh, Sweaty J.
You guys missed a great race there.
Oh man.
It was a blowout. Alright, that is going to do it for these guys. Sorry about that. There we go. Spectrum on top now with 19 in that heat. HQ with 18. Xblades with 18. TBS 12. Canada 11. Hydra 6. Nice job, Z-Stone getting 4th place finish there. That's going to put Spectrum tied with HQ Prop now on the leaderboard with both with 74. Super OSD. Xblades with 59. TBS 56. Canada 50. Hydra 23. So still super close.
We still got it on the screen, I think.
We're going to pop over to round 5. Be right back with you guys.
Introducing the latest leap forward in Spectrum RC technology. NX Series radios. The NX6, NX8, and NX10. Equipped not only with the greatest Spectrum RC flight innovations up to now, but also with new features and advances that will take you into the next generation of radio control. NX radios include the latest Spectrum Airware programming interface that comes prepared for future expansions and improvements. Each transmitter is Wi-Fi enabled for easy registration and to help you keep it current with the latest Airware updates. And you'll have Spectrum Smart technology to keep you more in tune with your aircraft than ever before. Paired with a smart equipped model, Smart Ready NX radios let you monitor battery condition right from the transmitter easily and automatically. ESC temperature, motor current, motor RPM, and more. Your favorite features from past Spectrum radios combined with fresh ergonomics gives you hours of that familiar Spectrum flying comfort. And when you're done at the field, keep those flying fingers fresh by using your NX transmitter to control most popular flight simulators like Real Flight via the micro USB port. If you're a pro level or competition pilot, the Spectrum NX10 is perfect for you. You'll have everything you need to tune, set up, and fly advanced aircraft using its 10 fully proportional channels. NX transmitters have the latest in telemetry feedback and audio alerts. You can monitor your aircraft easily before, during, and after a flight, recognizing and preventing any issues before they turn into problems.
Are we back? We're back. Hello.
Alright, coming up right now, we've got... Oh, I still got round 4 on the board, but it's okay, I know these guys. We've got AJ flying for HQ Prop. We've got G-Man flying for Team Canada. We've got Star flying for TBS. We've got Noiko for Xblades. I will be flying for Spectrum, and Jakub flying for the Hydra Wildcard team. That's Star on the top right there. That's G-Man in the middle, and that's AJ on the top left. What's up, guys?
Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm looking up. I'm flying.
G-Man, I'm loving what's going on in your background. What do you got there?
Brother.
You did some lighting, and you got some display work with your whoop, I see?
Yeah, there's some of those drones on the wall that I've got like a little, it's just like a cheesy projection mapping out of a second OBS. It
Oh,
kind of
dope.
has some colors. Yeah, it's like, then some LEDs and.
Okay. I'm going to an event tonight that's called Light Spa. It's all about like new media art. It's gonna be out on the street,
Oh,
like an
sweet.
outdoor distance thing. So I'm looking at your light show and I'm loving it.
Dude, looks
So one thing I think
this
is
guy's a pro gamer.
yeah, right? Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, we got Star with some sick rides on the background there too. So this is like a little insight into our FPV. Yeah, right? It's
Yeah,
like,
Star with a very clean, like Scandinavian look. I don't know. Sorry, where are you from? From Germany.
From Germany, yeah.
Very minimalistic German look.
Even cleaner engineered out German look.
With all the drones perfectly aligned and leveled.
He's in a white void. It's just.
Oh,
you got that cool lighting. Wow, nice. I just noticed that.
All right. Good luck, guys.
All right, so in the future, if you guys show up to your next VRL stream and you want to show off some great art project, just put in your background. We'll talk about it. And we'll interact you about it. So. All right, so we're up to 60 viewers. We are getting to the top seeds. These are the pilots who put in an absolute wreckage amount of time to just nail this course. So if you want to see what it looks like to have the highest performance of piloting that you can look for in a community event, get your friends in here. Let's get this number up to at least like 70 or 80. Come on, we're at 60. Let's go. Do some world-class racing.
Ah, crap.
I'm supposed to be here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm lagging bad.
Is it all the cameras?
Yeah, probably.
It's the cameras. You have to turn off everybody's feed in Discord, otherwise you lag.
Okay.
I got mine minimum.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to give that up.
How do I do that?
You right-click on their name, like when you have all the names up, kind of like in a grid on your screen. You
Disable
right-click
video.
on them and press Disable Video.
Okay. Then I'll pop it back on when needed. Okay.
Streamer mode is enabled. Stay friend. What the heck does that mean?
Oh, there we go. Okay, I can work with
Yeah. Alright, so I don't know if we can talk about this much, but like in today's world, I hope everyone takes seriously their digital security, your digital identity as a person. It's something that we're all going to become much more familiar with in terms of how we manage and relate to that in today's world, and it's going to be more and more so. So true thing. We're all here in FPV. You don't understand how dangerous they are until you start really spending time with it. You figure it out after you've screwed up a bunch of times. So there's a little reminder. Digital safety, it's a thing, and treat it as it's important. Hell yeah. I don't know, drone racers, we're at like the forefront of like ethical responsibility in technology. Like the way that we participate in community is very unique to how we do safely and with good conduct.
Reel it in. Here we go.
All right, back on track. We're here to race.
You guys ready?
Fucking go.
Alright, I'm gonna get pooped on here. Let's go. I'm used to it.
Alright, here we go. They are off! Colby not getting his ass kicked up there in the front pack with Noikel taking us knee. G-Man right behind our co-streamer Colby. Everyone taking different lines around the rocks though. That was different. A lot of different lines here. So I think, we'll find very tight sequencing, but people might start to adjust it a little bit. Oh, misses the gate. So Colby having to swing around. We got AJ FPV out in the front. He's leading us comfortably into the second lap. He's got a sizable lead over the pack, but the pack is basically everyone. So a sizable lead means like one mistake and you're in 6th place. But that's not happening. So we've got Noikel coming up in second. He's leading that pack with Star, G-Man, Jakub, and Colby SFPV trading places now. So you're probably watching along with Colby's stream. He's going to be reeling in this pack hard, I think, over the next half a lap. It's going to be his chance to get up there. So we're watching AJ FPV holding it down. He's got this lead pole position kind of locked down if he can keep it together. He's on pace. Noikel is reeling on a little, but he's pretty far back. Making move though, making significant moves as he gets in there. AJ takes the win.
Oh, Star! Good race.
If I hadn't crashed on lap 1, so close.
Oh, I crashed on lap 1 too bad.
And you guys on the stream, you can see specific parts during the course where you can look at the people right behind you and you can kind of gauge how close they are on your app. It's fun.
I got so close to AJ at the end there.
I got so close to Star. Look at these times, 0.4 and 0.4, yeah.
I mean, reiterate that, like when you guys were doing the leaderboard smash, you spent like 48 laps or something, you said, Colby, and the difference between all 12 of those combined pilots was like a less than 100th of a second or something? That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is.
Me too.
You know you're at the top of the pinnacle when everyone is so tight. Some great drifting. You know, the course design here, because you got these blind angles, it really forces the pilots to really know their line, and so you see some really spectacular drifting that's like Jedi power level. Got Neukel out front now with HQ, AJ, and Spectrum SFPV trading places back and forth as they come into the second lap. Colby leading the stream here. He's going to move up into second as AJ takes a knee and goes down into 6th. So that's going to change up the standings. Xblades is looking for some points, and Neukel right now is doing well to help put him on the board as they go into the second race. G-Man not far back, fighting off Star there though for 3rd and 4th with Jakub nearby. So we might see some movement around there. Colby is reeling on Neukel though, so he's gotten a little bit ahead of him, but they're not far back. We switch over to the overhead here, you know, just getting a sense of the field. The race is pretty spread out. We've got a good battle though for 3rd and 4th. Maybe a gate behind Colby there, so he's got a little room. Neukel coming around to sweep it into... Oh, he goes down! Colby moves in, consistent flight. Colby goes off the post! He goes down, Neukel gets it
Let's
back.
go!
Oh my god! Ah!
Oh.
What just happened?
Oh my god. I would literally never hit that pylon.
Yeah,
in like 1,000 laps. Oh, that one pissed me off.
Oh, dude, that was so you. I was just supposed to say SFPV with his consistency getting up. That was good. That was real good. All right. All right, in celebration, make sure you put the word out. But like, this is some unreal racing. Get the word out.
Thank you guys. I suck. D3.
Yes. Yeah. I think we see Star and AJ both opting to go left around that dive gate at the end there as they start out. So some different lines as they come in. We're all hitting the dive gate. I haven't really seen any pilots mess up on that dive gate sequence through the chute, so that's kind of cool that everyone's consistent. You see SFPV is going to give you the course tour from the back now on the stream as he plays catch up and reels everyone in. So we've got Neukel up front. He's not far ahead though. He's got maybe half a gate lead over AJ and Star, with G-Man not far back. Jakub from the Hydra Wildcard team is doing really well. He's up in 5th place. Not too far back from G-Man, so I'd say he's definitely part of the pack. Really exciting stuff to see such a robust pilot community complemented by individuals just grinding out the racing. So anyone in drone racing can show up and step up onto the stage if you're ready and you can put the work down. So we'd love to see ya. Got Neukel sweeping in clean lines. Not a lot of like hot spots in his corners. Even as you watch it overhead, he's just pulling it real smooth, powerfully. Oh, battle at the end! Star eked it out! Let's go, Star! Oh, man! What is that?
Position 6.
What do we have?
Oh, man. Yeah, you guys are... Did that trip you up? You guys were in so close, I just want to call it like the finish.
Instant replay? I can't instant replay. You just see me crashing slow motion, so...
Yeah.
Jason, why don't you put the Omnicam on your view?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do
Easy.
it. Yeah.
This last heat.
Alright. Oh, game capture. Here, let's take me off. Go ahead and just watch that.
Alright, here we go, guys. Final heat.
Is that a face in the rock?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Starting off strong. These guys are coming around really well. We got a pack of 4
Oh my god, dude.
coming into the end of the first lap, but one of them bumps out. Colby's going to have to work to get back into the crew as
Position 4.
AJ from HQ takes us into the lead, followed closely by Neukel. G-Man not far off with Spectrum SFPV pulling it in on 4th right now. I think we saw a little bit of room there from one of the guys up front. You know, it gives a little bit of space to people to catch up on. The reverberations of their second lap going to set them up to either win it or be passed here in the 3rd. They're going to have to keep hustling hard. We've got AJ still in the lead, but he doesn't have for free. Neukel passed him on the inside of some of these turns, then he bounces off, so it's going to go to Neukel right now if he can keep it clean up to the end here. G-Man holding it steady in 2nd, followed closely by AJ.
Oh, God.
Yeah, crazy ending.
That was such a tight battle, AJ.
Crazy ending. Oh, wow.
There you have it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 1 second separating 2nd through 4th. You look at the top lap times for these guys. They're all 22 seconds separated by less than 0.4 of a second. So these guys are all running times that close.
All right, awesome. So that's going to put HQ Prop
nice, Jakub.
Still in the lead with 89. Spectrum with 82. Xblades with 78. TBS 74. Team Canada still alive with 66, trailing TBS by 8 points. So we're going to the final group of pilots here. Propsicle, Sweeper, Thunder, Attican, MCK, and Zephyralian coming up. Let's get it going.
Mike doing a great job. We got EM emerging top.
All right, if you're not racing, you need to hop out. Kendrick, you need to hop out of here. Thank you.
Staying in here, Colby?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, EM drones. I'm so curious, dude. What's your fire for combat? Because you're becoming a freaking menace out there. How are you getting to be such a top gun in such a short amount of time, dude? Other than being a great pilot, because I'm sure that's part of it. Face Gator calling him out saying he's here for it.
We have an extra pilot in here. Who is that?
No idea.
Can you hop out of here?
Oh,
Oh no,
He's too used to it.
I'm in the wrong room. My bad.
No, can we move you to your team chat or up top?
Okay, so I'm gonna do a little plug here. Are we live, Colby? On the stream?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, here I'm gonna do a little plug. So if anyone out there watching, if you've got friends or family or loved ones with the holiday season coming up who are interested in FPV or just curious about like STEM engagement, like they want to develop a mind that has access to tools that are next generation technology, FPV is a great resource to get going with it. We're working on a lot at the Mall of America with Ready Tech Go. It's part of the Hydra FPV project. We're building a youth league. We've got ages 7 to 11 in our Kid Legends program. We've got grades 6 through 12, and we've got college racing. So if you've got someone who's interested in the community, maybe just wants to get into it as a way to learn or experience STEM, you know, let's connect, get them going, and let's up that participation because it's such a high value activity. This is something that is going to instrumentally improve our ability throughout life. So FPV is a gateway. Plug in that one.
Lovely.
Back left switch.
Good luck, guys.
Oh shit, I gotta get the
everyone know the points?
Yeah.
1 second, coach. Clicking the button.
So it's going to be interesting to watch Sweeper versus Attican. Team Canada trailing by 8 points. And so basically Attican's going to need to get a couple heats where he's 2 positions ahead of Sweeper. He's going to, if he just finishes, let's say he finishes 4th, well, let's say 2nd versus Sweeper in 4th 2 times, that would close the gap to 4 points. You'd have to do it 4 times or get a win and have Sweeper finish 3rd or 4th to have something happen here. But we're going to run these and let the numbers play as they will. Attican is definitely capable of getting some heat wins here. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Alright, we got Jason in here locking the room.
We got
good luck,
Ready to
Miles.
rumble.
On board MCK right now. Whole shot going to go to Atikin. He's holding on to it. Propsicle gets back up in the lead now. All pilots going right at that rock. This is an unfamiliar sight for MCK. He's got 2 drones in front of him, Atikin and Propsicle. Atikin, the VRL newcomer and hot pilot last week with a great performance for Team Canada.
Yeah, dude. He was killing it last week. You're right.
Yeah, man.
They got Thunder up there. Fucking bangerang.
Now we got Propsicle with about a gate lead on MCK.
Dude, this is going to be your
not reeling him in at all here.
Oh, dang.
A little tighter there on the rock, but Propsicle gets some momentum out of it. So Propsicle holding on to that gate lead. Final lap here for these 2 pilots. Thunder in the mix now as well. Chasing down
Let's get it, guys.
and MCK.
This is it. This could be your like showing for the final. So just put it all on the line here. Let's see it. Top run. Race number 1 for final seeds heats. Min-Chan Kim pushing hard. He's trying to get it. No, he wants it. Goes wide.
Oh my God!
Goes wide right before the last gate. Pulls it in. So dope.
109.5, 109.7, 109.8, 110 flat, 110.1. So half second separating our top 5. We might need to go aerial for these heats. This is insane. What do you guys think about that one?
Yeah, pop off in chat. I want to see what's up.
We're gonna get some instant replays on this heat. I know it. Here we go, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Heat 2.
Time's so close. Yeah. All right, get your friends in here. We're going live on the second race. Top racers in the frickin' world dropping into
literally in the
Velocidrone.
world, right here.
So let's go, guys. I mean, there's a lot of top racers on any given day. A lot of people can win. These 6 here could show up to any field and throw down.
I mean, we got Propsicle, one of the top pilots in the U.S. We got Min-Chan Kim, top pilot in Korea, arguably the best pilot in the world. We got Thunder, top pilot out of Spain. Atikin, the fastest pilot out of Turkey.
Let's go, guys.
Propsicle out of Australia.
Sick move. Really nice.
And
You know,
Sweeper.
if you really get in tight.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, where's Sweeper out of, Colby?
He is somewhere in Europe, Eastern Europe. We'll get that. We'll get the height. If you look at his Hydra profile, actually, you guys can find out for yourself.
Oh.
So right now we're on final lap. We got Propsicle with the same lead he had on MCK, about a lap lead. Let's see if MCK turns on the afterburners here. Thunder in the mix as well, but 2 gates back from the lead guys here. Oh my God, they are so tight. MCK does have that Korean lag switch activated right now, so we have no idea if he's ahead or behind. And it looks like he's gonna take it. Oh my God.
What is that down? Oh.
Here we go, instant
racing.
replay. Let's see where MCK got him.
Let's fucking go. Gator going off.
So Prop really nailed those that figure 8 there. MCK seems to be a little faster on the up-down section, maybe.
Ah, damn.
Maybe
You can
not
see
though.
their
I think he
quad
gets him on the
15.
split S here. Yeah, the split S is where he got him. Then much tighter on that rock.
Yeah.
Tighter on that pylon. It is so close though. Prop's popping off right now, I gotta say. Proud of my teammate right now. 68.871. MCK with a 67 on the leaderboard, so he is inching closer to that lead time. Let's move on to Heat 3. Team Canada now trailing TBS by 10 points. So it's gonna take a win from Atikin and a 5th from Sweeper 2 times over.
Wow.
Could be over.
Popsicle out. Dominant performance.
I don't know if I could call this dominant here, buddy. This is.
Yeah. Okay. I see at the final. I mean, every single
Look at
time though, he's
these guys.
starting out. I know. Fucking.
Oh,
hit the
props
share
down.
and like button. Dang it.
Oh,
Let's
Atikin
get this
down.
out.
We're losing them like left and right here.
Oh yeah, their Popsicle goes down. Sweeper up into the lead. TBS Sweeper goes back into the second and third. God, so close. Colby, go ahead and hit T on your game. Get those trails refreshed if you can.
Trails refreshed.
Yeah, just turn
Can
it on.
Thunder
and
make a
off.
move here?
There you go. There you go.
You can take a risky line. You can take a really risky line around this rock carousel.
yeah,
See if he does it.
Let's go, Thunder. Get it, buddy. Get it, buddy. Get it, buddy.
No space given. MCK is so fast.
Get
on
it,
that
buddy.
finish turn.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wait, are we doing one more hit, right?
One more, yeah. Look at his finish turn from MCK. I just want to bask in this.
19.2
Watch
or
the purple
1.2.
trail line here on this last pylon. This is where he's getting him. Look at that. Sweeper with a good line as well, though, there.
Yeah, like he goes wide. Minchan's always going wide around that one, cutting in super tight. Dope. I don't know that he gains time there. I think it's just his line.
Final heat, guys. Come on, Zeph, get a win here. What a heat to be thrown into for the wildcard pilot, Zeph Italian. Actually, he's VRL pilot, just hasn't raced this season. Didn't make it in the lineup this week, so he took a chance on the wildcard team, get some race heats in. Propsicle off to his usual start here with the lead. I think MCK just needs someone ahead of him to really get a feel for the heat and the pace, and then he knows that he can kind of turn on that switch right when he needs to. But now Propsicle in that position, chasing down MCK, Xblades. These pilots very familiar with each other from the DCL 2020 season. Propsicle for Quad Force 1, Minchan Kim for Xblades, of course, their season 5-time champion.
So if you guys, right now on the screen, you take a look at those two dots moving around, those are the stick cams for the highlight pilot that we're watching. So right now you're seeing the stick movements. Minchan goes down.
It's okay.
Sweeper goes in. So Sweeper moving in. So right now what you guys are seeing with those stick movements, though, is how the pilots are getting just the tight, minute little movements to stay.
Nice race, Sweeper.
Good racing, guys.
Anakin gonna get a 2. I mean, that is just insane. That's a tough heat. We heard some sort of speech from Minchan. Is he there?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, we'll see you guys in the semis. So it looks like the seeds are set. Oh boy. I think Xblade is gonna be against Spectrum in the 2-3 spot. That's what it's looking like. HQ Prop, the 1 seed going in the semis. TBS, the 4 seed. We're gonna take a short break, and we'll be right back with you guys.
Hey, Colby, I got something here. Quick, I want to jump on. I got someone to share instead of a break. Can we do that?
Sure.
Yeah. Here we go. Marty, you there?
All right.
Yeah, here I'm live with Colby.
On,
we're on the Velocidrone stream. Wait, hold on. Marty, can you speak? You hear that, Colby?
Barely.
Here,
Can you hop in
Marty?
Discord?
I don't know.
Hey, Marty. We're making history over here.
No, yeah, we're talking about making history. Marty, we're watching some of the racing go down, and like the killer heats that we're seeing now, these top pilots, it was unreal. I'm just wondering, how are things going for you down at the Mall of America? We're shutting down here in Minnesota, and it's changing how we're gathering now as a piloting community during COVID. What's it like from your perspective helping lead that community development?
Well, it's been amazing just seeing the last several months and what Colby and you guys are doing with VRL and just all the improvements happening in the sim. We've certainly seen it with all the kids we have in the Youth Drone Sports Championships. And now that we're sort of shifting back to all sim for right now, there's going to be a surge stuff happening in Minnesota. I'm excited to see what focusing on that again will do to improve everybody's performance, and we've seen the same result. So to see what you guys, to hear that that's happening today, everyone's getting so much better. So,
yeah, it's amazing stuff. You know, just the progression when people have a time to ratchet down into their practice. I think that's what we see in the community so much. Marty, I think I'm going to check in here with Colby. I want to see how we're doing on our next heat. I'll follow up with you another day, though. Sound good, bud?
Sounds good, yeah. We're close and ready to go at Mall of America, but we're racing. And we're racing even more online just like you guys. So check us out, and thanks for joining me in today. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Take care, bud.
Yeah, those guys, Marty and Joel and Jason, all the Hydra guys really took a huge risk, I think, opening, a very personal space during these times, like at a shopping mall, where they potentially could get shut down like at any day, and especially doing anything drone related is already risky in itself. You know, we've seen
Yeah.
a lot of spaces open up and try to do it. You know, do the drone racing stuff. You know, we saw DR1 try to do it. We saw the facility in New York try to do it. I don't know if they're still around, but I think Hydra is like the Ready Tech Go is just like top notch professional. Like hopefully that it's successful so that we can expand and open up.
Yeah, it's it's a build, and I think like what we're trying to do is one of many awesome quality things in FPV that's going down, and like I think where we're seeing a lot of
Ready to
resonance,
race.
and this is something to share with everyone. I'd love to hear in the comment section like where you guys seeing this show up in your community, because it's a growth path, and STEM, the activation of the STEM mind and the capacity that comes with it, the value that that creates for ourselves and our community, our economies, it's so wrapped up into this, and the curiosity that triggers into that wondrous space is a part of it too. So I'm curious, like, how are you guys seeing STEM shape the conversation that we're going to see in drones? And maybe not for like every drone pilot, but there's a large volume of people who want to come into FPV who want to do it through that STEM pathway, I think. So I'm curious what you guys might think. I'll be looking through those comments for the night here too. So that's what I got on this one. It's just so exciting to see this top racing. It's kind of blows my mind.
Okay, so we've got a short break here. We'll do a little commercial break, and we'll be right back with you guys.
Introducing the latest leap forward in Spectrum RC technology, NX series radios, the NX6, NX8, and NX10. Equipped not only with the greatest Spectrum RC flight innovations up to now, but also with new features and advances that will take you into the next generation of radio control. NX radios include the latest Spectrum Airware programming interface that comes prepared for future expansions and improvements. Each transmitter is Wi-Fi enabled for easy registration and to help you keep it current with the latest Airware updates. And you'll have Spectrum Smart technology to keep you more in tune with your aircraft than ever before. Paired with a smart-equipped model, Smart Ready NX radios let you monitor battery condition right from the transmitter, easily and automatically. ESC temperature, motor current, motor RPM, and more. Your favorite features from past Spectrum radios combined with fresh ergonomics gives you hours of that familiar Spectrum flying comfort. And when you're done at the field, keep those flying fingers fresh by using your NX transmitter to control most popular flight simulators like Real Flight via the micro USB port. If you're a pro level or competition pilot, the Spectrum NX10 is perfect for you. You'll have everything you need to tune, set up, and fly advanced aircraft using its 10 fully proportional channels. NX transmitters have the latest in telemetry feedback and audio alerts. You can monitor your aircraft easily before, during, and after a flight, recognizing and preventing any issues before they turn into problems. While in the air, you'll enjoy the ultra-smooth feel of the NX10 transmitter's Hall effect sensor gimbals. Compared to traditional potentiometer-style gimbals, these offer higher resolution, longer life, and greater durability. The NX10 also includes a large-capacity 6,000 milliamp battery. That's enough power to keep you flying all day without stopping to charge. And when you do, the convenient magnetic USB charge cable makes it easy anywhere. If you're a sport-level pilot who flies a variety of models, the Spectrum NX8 has a multitude of powerful features that accommodate your entire fleet. Using Spectrum Airware with forward programming, you can easily set up, program, and tune models with AS3X and safe flight stabilization right from your transmitter. Forward programming streamlines your experience with the latest Spectrum innovations, requiring no extra modules, computers, or wires. An extra bright, high-contrast, full-color display makes the transmitter screen easy to view in all.
Then I hear him.
All right, we're live. We're back.
I don't see our people who are racing us.
Yeah, no, Jeff X. Alright, so we are looking for Xblades. Maybe you can wrangle them, Jason, or... Here, I'll be right back. Hey guys, hop into my room. We're up first.
Colby, can't hear you.
Hello, hello.
I got you down.
Yeah, hop in my room. We're first up.
Oh, we're right now?
Yep.
Oh.
Wait, me? Me too?
Everyone.
Okay.
Everyone on Xblades. Yeah, we're up right now. You guys can stay in your team chat though.
Okay.
Got all the Spectrum boys in here.
Let me get a couple warm-up laps in here. Oh, jeez. Alright, you just gotta be Minchin, I just gotta be Noikle.
Okay. Got it. Easy.
Easy money.
No big deal.
I'm basically racing for third every heat here.
Yeah.
They're coming in their seed order. And Chandler, Parsons, and Trinks. Stevie Stickman.
Alright, we're just waiting for Jason.
Okay. I'm probably gonna deafen just so I can focus, just so
Yeah, do whatever you gotta do. Oh, are we in the wrong semi, down right?
Sorry, I was on mute. You want semis one? That's the one.
Sorry, yeah, can we... Is it gonna screw it up and run out of order?
No, you can run however you want to go.
Okay, so I got Xblades versus Spectrum right now in the room.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's down the line, but however you want to run it, we can do.
Okay, can you go to that view or no?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So we're gonna skip ahead to the 2 versus 3 seed because they're ready to go right now. It's gonna be Spectrum versus Xblades. Xblades finishing with 100 points in the quarters, Spectrum with 94. Then we're gonna move on to HQ Prop versus TBS as I predicted. Jason, well, HQ Prop, the top points getter in the quarters. Should be interesting. I think any one of these 4 teams could win it today.
And he's back.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh, I gotta get.
So we got first up, we got Minchan and Noiko flying for Xblades versus Propsicle and SFPV for Spectrum.
Alright, next time we do like a call to someone, we're gonna have them in on Discord though, so I have to hold my phone up. That was...
Alright, we're ready, Jason.
Technically agree.
Are you in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, lock in the room.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is so cool. I don't know about you guys, but like, I love this shit. Like, I love flying because of the skill and the craft that goes into like mastering this, and to be witness to this. I don't know if you guys think about the timeline of FPV at all, but like, we are still very much in like this incubatorial period, and so like the flight craft that people are designing and creating as a part of a human mind is all the origin of it still. Even a couple of years in, we're still at the pinnacle of that origin story perhaps, and so to see it kind of unfold here is just fun. This is fun on a Saturday.
That's why we do it.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys. Let me type in the
Colby's
chat.
2015 Nats? Yeah.
That was the
No
pinnacle
kidding,
of
Rue.
drones.
I was watching that too. It was such a well-produced event, but the flying level is crazy now compared to then.
Here we go, guys. We're live, Jason.
Yeah, yeah. We've got here in our first heads-up battle, Spectrum versus Xblades. On the field, we've got Propsicle, Noikel, Minchan Kim, and SFPV. They're coming down the field. Positions are starting to get a little bit more determined, though close enough where anything could change things up quickly. Noikel is leading us a couple gates out with SFPV closely behind. You guys are watching that. Right now, Spectrum's in a position to get a 1-2 punch, which gives them extra points, but they're going to have to earn it because Noikel so far has not given room. Minchan Kim there, he's always going to be a threat on the race field. You always have to know he's going to be there at any moment. So like anything else, SFPV, Noikel, Prop, Minchan, these guys are all racing their own race at the end of the day. And that's about your fine-tunement. You see a tandem race from Propsicle and SFPV, so close, changing on turns. Noikel, he's stretching it out. I think he's going to come around and claim this one in our first heat.
Let's go, Prop.
Clean racing.
Nice run there, guys.
So where we saw the times ending off in the last race, I think we saw 109.2 from Minchan Kim. We're opening up this one with a solid win out of Noikel with a 1 minute 10 seconds. So I think we can see this tighten up over the next heat. So we're in a place where we're moving towards the finals. We're $500 per event here tonight, right, Colby? What are the stakes that we're looking for?
The stakes?
Yeah, $500 for this week.
$500 this week.
Yeah, $500 per week. Cumulatively for the season, that's thousands of dollars going out to these pilots who are racing their hearts out.
And that's all put in by Velocidrone and obviously the team registration fees.
Yeah,
but
pilot
Velocidrone's
supported.
put a bunch of money into this and always paying out pilots on time. Let that be known.
Which, funny
I'm
enough,
not gonna
has been a
mention
thing.
anything about other leagues, but you know.
Yeah, apparently it's a thing in drone history. There's some parts of drone history I don't know personally. Yeah, it is. You know, but it's a challenge to like create community. It's a challenge to create real community, and you got to be accountable. So
Here we go, guys.
just like these racers got to be accountable to time.
Woo! Did I beat Minchan?
Yeah, buddy.
That'll never happen.
SFPV leading the way, happening right now.
Oh my God.
All right, we
Get
got
in there, girl. Get back in there.
full squad together coming around. Right now, Propsicle, Xblades, Spectrum, and the team all in it. So every race, first place gets the points. Doesn't matter what happens behind them unless their teammate gets 1-2. That 1-2 punch delivers a greater amount of points per race and helps secure a place in the finals. Right now, we've got two of the best teams. And when I say teams, teams are hard because good pilots, we all kind of know each other. We all hang out with each other to form those teams. You have to kind of select who you want to be in that. So right now, Xblades with Noikel and Minchan Kim on the field against Spectrum's Propsicle and SFPV. Two massive powerhouses of teams. Propsicle moves into the first place though as Noikel hits the gate. It's going to give a chance to Spectrum. SFPV moving up into second as Noikel gets a little bit lost on the field. That's going to be that 1-2 punch that we were talking about. They're coming around on their third lap. I don't know if Xblade is going to be able to shut this down. You see Minchan a little bit back.
Let's go.
Right next to each other. 1-2.
Nice runs.
Great racing. Great racing. You never know what's going to happen here. You never know.
That's
how
going
this
to
is
upset
gonna
some
turn out.
Hydra bets.
Yeah.
No one got us a follow.
I just want to say, Colby just won that heat.
Yeah, you guys had to dig deep.
Here we go. Heat 3. We're on fire.
Alright, so we're seeing a 1 minute and 12 seconds. So there is some serious room to focus in. I think right now the pilots are kind of battling themselves, honestly. So let's take a breath and go. So in drone racing, you gotta like ease into the speed. There is no fighting the amount of power that's present. And these guys are just like flowing like electric charged liquid. Noikale up in front with Minchan tandem side by side. We see this a lot here in Season 7 of Velocidrone, where the pilots in these 2-on-2 battles, they fly right next to their teammate. And they just keep these lines. And so we're seeing that right now as these guys sync up and they're going to start to battle. Minchan Kim and Noikale are two of the fastest pilots. And so right now we're seeing a response from Xblades for that 1-2 punch. And they're pushing each other to make it even harder for Spectrum to catch up. So they're on lap 2. They're out 5 gates ahead of SFPV. He could do it.
Yeah, GG.
These guys are just pumping it hard. All right, this is going to be a finish.
Over.
So we saw 1 minute 10 in the first one. We saw 1 minute 12 in the second one.
Pushing right now.
Take a moment just to witness.
Still rocky, it could happen.
It could happen.
Position 3.
Ooh, these are
I guess there's one more of these.
One more. Alright, what do the points look like now? Holy crap.
It should be
unreal.
leading by just a little bit. Or it's all tied up.
Colby flies a 130 or a 137. Noikale, I think, is flying 137.
Oh boy.
Is that it?
Second
Colby,
and
you're on
third are
130
equal
field
to
of view?
first and fourth then.
My field of view is at 128.
28, okay, come down.
Camera angle at 48 for this track too. I lowered it for this track. Alright, here we go, heat 4.
Hit that share button, get folks in here. This is unreal. I'm kind of surprised with how this is going every time. I want to see like a new top time. Let's get like a leaderboard smash right here in race number 4. SFPV with a characteristic bullet start. I don't know if anyone's got a more reliable start than Colby here in the league. Right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 all right next to each other as they're just barreling for it. I think they want to set a top time. We've seen 210, 212, or 110, 112, and 110 again. So
get through the
checkpoint! 109.
Oh, damn, dude. I'm saying it.
Propsicle leading the charge. He's out in number 1. This is a team game, and right now Spectrum is the team to beat in number 1. We've got a 1-2 punch from both teams and a win in the first race from Xblades. So this could be a decisive one here. If Propsicle can hold this off, that's going to give both teams the same victory. Right now, Colby is feeding the fuel up to Propsicle up in the front there. He's just sending him those vibes so the Team Spectrum can hold it off here and down. And so far he is. Propsicle's got a half-gate lead as he comes around into the final knife edge, one of the hardest but most fluid parts on the track.
You got this, Prop. Oh, good job, dude.
Great
Was
racing.
that tied the whole way through there?
Yeah, I tied it up.
Jeez.
And we see SFPV taking a knee on the second lap because right now the importance of Team Spectrum's outcome really rests on Propsicle's shoulder there. So handing over the torch to teammate and getting rewarded on that.
Good teamwork though. We each, played our part.
Yeah.
I got a first, I got a fourth. Prop got a
Look at
first,
those
you got a
points.
fourth.
Wow.
All right.
Stuff.
We're gonna move on to the next group of pilots.
Important public service announcement. You too can be a top drone racer in like 12 months because it's a crazy new world and there's talent out there that has yet to encounter this. So come one, come all, and be part of our wondrous new world.
That was completely even, right? The scores?
Yeah, that's full tie.
Okay. That's all we needed to do, so.
Alright, so we got Hyper and Nihon coming up against Shrinks and Fire Serpent.
Oh, baby. That's wild.
So right now, just to put it out there, for folks who are wondering, when does VRL race? When can I see this again next week and be part of this? Can I chime in on the message board and share my thoughts? We've been hitting our time, so come on, right on time. We'll be starting at 4 o'clock next week, 4:15, for Velocidrone, and we'll be trucking along. You'll be seeing us coming close to the finals right around, what time is out there in the West Coast there? Probably 4 p.m. Pacific time, and be good.
Here we go, guys. This is gonna be awesome.
I'm like leaning forward. I'm like totally a spectator, but right now I am engaged and I'm ready for this. Bring it on, coach.
So we are all square right now. Xblades and Spectrum in the semifinal. Hyper down, stay in the mix, stay in the mix. So we got Neon in the lead right now. Got a gate lead on Fire Serpent. Hyper gets back up into third, so Trink's having some big issues there on the backside track. Let's take a look at Hyper. He's got 100% prop damage.
Ooh,
He's gonna be looking for that recharge gate come around here. So Fire Serpent just needs to hold off Hyper and keep right behind Neon. But a first and third will outdo a second and fourth on points. Neon's still in the lead, Fire Serpent second. Hyper's got that recharge gate now.
Yeah. You know, Neon is one of these like silent shadows of the drone racing world. Like, you don't hear from him much, he doesn't share a lot, but oh my god, he's gonna slay you so fast.
Hyper, just keep that pace, because you're not gonna catch Fire Serpent.
Gotcha. Yeah, Fire Serpent is like my Cinderella story of a local hero. He's just showing up here slaying everyone on the scene.
Yeah, he's gonna be stoked to beat, oh, Fire Serpent 100% damage.
Yeah, 100%. Go for it, Mason.
Ooh, buddy, it's gonna come down to the end.
Damn.
What? Holy crap.
Look how close that is. You eked that out.
100.
I should have touched more from the beginning.
Alright,
No, you're good.
The pilot
We told you not to push, so that's not on you.
That was our fault.
We literally told you don't push.
Hey, you guys eked that out. That was sick.
I mean, but hey, we're good. First and third. That's all we need.
I used to play soccer. I used to play outside wing.
Watch
and
this.
sometimes
Fire Serpent gets caught up on that pylon. We're on the instant replay right now.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. He just, like, turned way too early. Bounced off it. Wow.
Whoa. 1, 2, 3. Get it.
Spectrum ahead by 2 points now. 2 points is the gap.
I was watching on the stream.
Oh, Trinks is down, so he's having some troubles. This is his first VRL, so it must be feeling the heat a little bit. Right now, Spectrum in the 1-2. Fire Serpent down, 75% damage with Spectrum now with huge lead on both the Team Xblades pilots. The 1-2 would be really big here for Spectrum. Trinks now up in a 3-spot for his team. Looks like he went for the recharge gate mid-lap, but I turned around for it.
Yeah, that's a bold move.
Kinda
Alright, so right now we're going to see Spectrum kind of pull together. Let's see what they can accomplish as a team, pushing each other forward. You know, sometimes the best racing that you can get is when your teammate is the one pushing at your heels.
Mason, big lead.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of chilling.
You're good, Neon? Get that recharge, back in the game. So we got Trinks about 7 gates back from Neon. Now he's the recharge gate, so final lap here. Spectrum trying to hold on to the 1-2. Neon gets 100% again. Here comes Trinks.
So the 1-2 is valuable. Neon here wants to hold this off. I don't know if he's going to be able to with the damage he's got on those props. So Spectrum's going to lose the 1-2 here, but they're going to pick up the win.
So Trinks, you know, not giving up. Gonna get second with a 116, so that was a pretty rough game for all pilots involved.
Yeah, Crazy Train asking Zephatellian if he got the job done. Wildcard team.
No problem, man. You got it.
Zephatellian showing up.
Keep running.
Oh, Colby, you got work. 20 push-ups, bro.
Oh, geez. Okay. I'm going to start the seat. Spectrum up by 4 points. You take over the comms.
All right. And you got some water to drink. I saw Noikel queue you up a glass of water. So go ahead, Hydro homie. All right, well, Colby gets to work. We're going to go to town here. Hyper. You guys may not know this, but Hyper recently won the Arizona Nights race, which is one of the most epic grassroots race I've seen. It's crazy. And he did a killer job playing that. So we got Neon out front, followed by Hyper. They're trading off depending on which turn you're in, but Fire Serpent, not to be outdone. He's like, get back, you guys. I'm coming for you. And Trinks, not too far back. We saw Trinks. The tenacity of sticking with it can get you points, because he definitely shut down that 1-2 punch. That's big news, because like you saw in the last race, it came down to like every single race was mirrored. So you got to win every single one of these heats if you want to move on. Neon right now pulling out with a good lead. Got a half a gate. Significant at this level of racing. You can barely get a quarter of a second. So Neon is taking us into the dive gate on the 3rd lap. We saw him have a little bobble there, so he's going to come around and get caught up there too. But he does have Hyper right there with him.
Push Neon.
So they still got the 1 spot.
Let's try it. Good stuff, boys.
There you go.
Nice work, Neon.
I really like Neon's line. He kind of comes out a little bit wide there and dives in tight. Everyone's
Your place is
taking a
perfect right now, Mason.
Colby, you need a push-up camera. Alright, stream, you guys get us
Oh, they don't
to
believe me?
100 followers. If we get 100 followers on this stream, I'll talk to Ash, and we'll give Velocidrone to get Colby
Don't
a
worry
push-up
about beating
camera.
me, Neon.
If we can get to 100 followers before the end of this race,
He's got pace.
we'll get him a push-up camera.
Push
Guys,
up,
that's it. That's our community effort right now. 100 concurrent followers.
I got one. I got a little webcam I can throw on the ground.
So
I
you
should have
just
done
put pedal
push-ups because
tabs.
my chest kills me just from grinding.
That's the path.
From racing. 'Cause you're like tense up.
You ever do Cobra pose?
I need to.
The yoga thing? I've been working on that
Damien, thanks for the follow. Damien1300, welcome to the Simulators channel. Go and join our Discord if you want to.
Hey, buddy.
We are on lap 2,
Neon.
and Trinks, Fire Serpent for Xblades right in the pack, so we got actually a good race here for a change. With all 4 pilots in the mix. On board with Trinks right now.
Crazy Train, he's on it. He wants to see the push-up cam in action, Colby.
Neon goes down again, so we've got Hyper trying to hold off 2 Xblades pilot now, just a gate ahead of Fire Serpent and 2 gates ahead of Trinks.
I think he's holding steady. I mean, Fire Serpent is there, but he's not really reeling on him too much, turn to turn. So let's see how this goes. I felt the most heat
really?
tonight. Ooh, whoa, big change. Whoa, the 1-2 is alive.
Never done this in my
X-Blades
life.
get into position. All of a sudden to get 1-2. 1, 2.
Oh, they Tricks got a 1-1. Oh, he made it through.
That's tough, bro.
Nice try with the heads.
I can't play in 16.9 when we're live racing. That's awful.
No.
All right, tell me someone would put money on their bet for that race in Hydra. You would put money down on knowing
God,
what
the
that
gap
outcome
is
was
2
going to be.
points right now.
Dang.
Alright, you guys are done. We're going to move on to seats 5 and 6. This is close. It's going to be up to Slice and Ferry against Stickman and Scave, the 2 German pilots. Whew. I do not envy this position.
Have you ever tried to hold a steady yaw spin using just your pinky and pointer finger on one hand?
I've not.
It's kind of challenging. Try to keep like a level yaw spin just using those 2 fingers.
You Kenrick for 30 seconds. Kenrick's not even talking.
Kenny, what's up, Kenny? I don't see him. He's not even in the chat. Oh, mute Kenrick. The preemptive.
All right, group 3. You guys ready? We got
You actually
Ferry
don't
and
hear much
Slice
from Kenny when he's
versus
working.
Scave and Stickman. Spectrum with a 2-point lead right now. These next 4 heats gonna decide who's going to the finals for that $500 race.
I'm gonna fly around.
Oh crap, $500 for first?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh crap.
Yeah, get it.
Alright.
Alright, I'm about to start tryharding VRL now.
Practice trophy is alive and well in Velocidrone, where everyone is a frickin' tryhard. Come and join us. Get sweaty.
All right, so we got Scave down. Stickman holding off the 2 Spectrum pilots, Ferry and Slice. This first heat's gonna really decide a lot, as it's gonna potentially put a lot more pressure on Xblades for the next 3 heats, or put some heat on Spectrum. We'll see what happens here. Stickman can hold off these 2 Spectrum pilots. We've seen these pylons take out a lot of pilots, and Slice goes down.
You good, Slice? You got gates on escape.
Yeah.
Might have been good to hit that recharge. He's dealing with 50% prop damage, so he can hold off Scave hopefully here. Stickman is on fire right now, way ahead of the pack. Ferry in second, Slice in third, and Scape coming around in fourth. Trying to push on Slice here, but Slice can hit that recharge gate. There he goes. Green light is on. Scape goes down 100%, so looks like Spectrum going to take 2-3 here. Xblades 1-4.
Let's see this time.
Thanks for the follow, Inox. FPV, welcome.
We've got 115, 118, 121.
Good stuff, boys.
128. So what we're really looking for in these races is the first position.
Not help us,
and
Colby,
if he's
or
followed by
I
his
need to do
teammate or
better
not.
than
Because that's what it really comes down to.
That is gonna. So that's a tie. That's 5. So we're up by 2 still.
Velocidrone Freestyle League. Who
Yeah,
wants to see a
46 to
giant
44.
X-Class freestyle?
Here we go, guys. Heat number 2.
Live on Velocidrone Racing League, we've got Spectrum versus Team Xblades, the current reigning DCL champion.
2-time
Squaring off
VRL champion too, weeks 1 and 2. Oh, we don't call it champion. Weeks 1 and 2 winner.
Yeah, don't get there yet, Colby.
we're not there
Slice
yet.
going down, so it's gonna be up to Ferry here to fend off 2 Xblades pilots. And nice dive gate there from Ferry. Gets ahead of Stickman. Stickman down the chase cam. This is super close.
It's really fun, Kobe. You do a great job in your course design, just creating pleasant flow. Like the visual appeal of watching drones fly is so exciting.
Oh, Stickman goes down, so Xblades is 5 seed, goes down here. So it's going to be up to a 6 seed Scave to try to catch Ferry. I don't know if that's going to happen though. Ferry, one of the most consistent pilots we have on VRL. Doesn't necessarily throw down the fastest laps, but man, when he sets a time, oh boy. And then
Oh,
Jake's
it's back. It's a race. Here we are on lap
hold
number
on a
3.
second here, Ferry.
Woo.
Oh.
Dave.
Oh man, it's like right when you were saying that too.
Oh, I know.
I had it.
Yeah.
That was my bad.
You guys got this?
I think we're tied now.
You know, part of the theater of drone
How
racing
many
is
races
live
left?
commentary.
2.
He's talking about the
Holy.
racing as they're racing.
That was literally the curse of the commentator. Like, holy crap.
Has anyone ever? I'm
No
curious.
one's
Have anyone ever felt like they blushed when someone talked about them? They're like, "Oh, that's I'm being talked about." That's like double when you're in the middle of racing, right?
Okay, guys, it is
Maybe
50 to 50.
50 to 50. Oh my God, team totals.
Here we go, guys. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, guys. Just your whole team on this race. You can't show up with anything but your A game to Velocidrone Racing
Slide's
League.
gonna come through clutch here. Gets a little prop damage, but hits the recharge gate, so he's gonna stay alive. Alright, Slice crawling his way back up to Scave. Goes down though, so it's gonna be up to Ferry here.
Battle up front with Ferry and Stickman on third lap, coming around gate number 15. They go into the dive section. We haven't seen a lot of problems in the piloting community there tonight, so we're going to see where it boils out in the last sweeper section. They're neck and neck as they come around. 50 to 50
nice
on the
split
team
us.
points.
Come on,
You
come
get
on.
Get your
Nice, Ferry. Nice.
That split outs was fucking gorgeous.
Ferry,
It's the replay, coach.
So Ferry, it looks like he's having a little trouble on this dive gate. Maybe we can chime in. This dive gate seems to be slowing him down a little bit right there.
Yeah, I got nervous on it, the last one.
Yeah.
Stickman had a chance to watch this split S from Ferry in the orange. Look at this.
Yeah.
Yoink.
Oh, he just turned that down. You see it. Wow. up and over.
Stickman almost got him though in that pylon turn, but it took a little.
Yeah,
while.
that was so freaking close.
Oh, that was tight. Oh yeah, you pulled on him there.
Oh my god, I can't. Let's just keep the comms completely quiet for this last week. It is tied right now, 55 to 55. What happens if there's a tie?
They duel each other in combat.
They just keep going until some team wins. How about that?
Alright, we've never even seen something like this occur before in Velocidrone Racing League. Get your friends in here. Let's see the outcome as we go into the high time of Xblades versus Spectrum.
It's a tie. You roll a dice, 1 to 6.
Comms clear. Here we go,
1v1
guys.
with that seed.
Heart of the cards. Yu-Gi-Oh power.
Alright, John, you gotta catch him.
All or nothing.
And the race is on. We are in the 3rd lap, and it's Stickman leading in front of Spectrum Fairy. Xblades right now has a little bit of an advantage, but we saw it get decisive in the sweeper, so here we are again. Final
right here.
section.
Everything.
Final section!
Everything!
Oh my god, Fairy!
Again, John!
Holy!
Keep doing it to him. Keep doing it to him.
Oh my god!
What does that make it? What does that make it?
It's still tied.
Tied.
How the crap do you decide that one?
We're gonna keep running these heats.
Just
Call
keep
that,
running them?
call that
Get
I
that
say
replay
roll
on
a
there!
dice, 1v1 whatever the seed is that gets.
Iron Man.
Oh my god.
Holy.
If it was Taste the Ace, we would have won, but
That
I guess
was
we gotta
crazy.
win. We could do 3v3, 3v3 each, top 3, bottom 3.
Oh crap.
That was sick. That was so fucking sick. Coach Colby coming in strong. Barry, you gotta make the move now.
Shoot, what did we say about the tie?
I'd say just keep letting them run until someone
Yeah,
wins.
That's not
That would
fair.
make the most sense.
Yeah.
Seriously, think you should
Oh,
roll the dice.
it's gonna be up to us.
Oh wow.
Wait, you just think like random number picker?
Look at that.
No,
How
you
many
roll the
heats?
dice,
There's our
1 through
leaderboard
6,
a whole week.
And then you 1v1 with whatever seed it is.
Oh. Huh. Okay, yeah.
I was thinking if we did a
You guys need like a,
3v3.
you guys need a quick pause.
Top
You
3.
wanna go? Let's
top
go.
3, top 3, bottom 3, bottom 3.
Alright, sound off in the chat. What do you guys think is going on here? I'm kind of guessing like we could all blow up Hydra right now and go all in on who's gonna win this next one because I don't know who's gonna get it. I'm gonna put my bet actually. If you guys see Intent to Be Human win big, you know I picked right. It's really hard to decide. Who's racing this next one, Colby?
I guess we can do, yeah, I guess we can do 3v3s.
Crap, 3v3s, top 3, bottom 3.
Yeah.
Dang it! I don't need more nerve.
Let me see what these guys want to do.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
they're gonna want to do top 3 versus bottom 3.
Yeah.
Hey Colby, you want to refresh my OBS?
Alright guys, we got a situation here.
Okay.
We're still tied.
Nice.
Oh, so we haven't planned for this. You guys want to do top 3 versus bottom 3? Or sorry, top 3 versus top 3, then bottom 3 versus bottom 3, 1 heat each?
I'm okay with that. Minchan, you good with that?
Like, what?
Just 3v3, 2 times top 3 versus top 3. Bottom 3 versus bottom 3.
Or do you want to let these guys keep running? I kind of want to let these guys keep running. It's fun as shit.
Just Stickman versus Fairy.
Yeah.
I can set it up however you guys want to do. If you want to keep running until there's, you know, a tie broken round, then that's
It's
easy.
basically just one more race, huh? I mean,
maybe.
Yeah,
you guys just want to let these guys keep
one
running?
more race until it's not.
yeah, just send them again. I mean,
Alright.
they're already warmed up. You got to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
everybody together.
Yeah, yeah. All right, that makes sense. Let's do it. All right. All right, we're just gonna keep running these guys because we're gonna keep running these guys. 'cause
talking
they're
to
warmed up.
Okay.
I'm glad you guys got to enjoy that conversation.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Really funny for me.
This is
Wait a
nuts,
second.
dude.
Holy.
Yeah, well.
John, do you want no talking or talking? What? Because like you guys have a disadvantage if it messes you up.
It doesn't matter.
Dude, that was dope. Just keep rolling. That was great.
All right, here we go, guys. Come on, Slice. This is your
I
moment
went
to
from
shine,
like
bud.
60 to 10,000.
This is your moment.
all of
Let's
a
get
sudden.
it. Here we go.
All right.
We're live.
The racers are here after a long battle with Team Xblades against Team Spectrum. Here we are in Velocidrone Racing League at the pinnacle of FPV racing with some of the best pilots in the world, throwing down for a decisive sudden death race to see who's going to win this one. We've got Spectrum Fairy out leading the field coming into the second lap, but as we've seen, that final sweeper can be decisive, and in this field, any turn right now can upset the entire field. So right now everyone's holding it together and they are focused on their laser lines. This is sick.
This is blowing my mind. First and third would do it. First and second would do it. First and fourth would run him again. Oh, there it is. Escape goes down. So Stickman needs to get ahead of Fairy. He misses the gate, so Spectrum in the 1-2. Take it easy here, guys. Big lead.
The sweeper section's coming up, but we're gonna have to see everyone keep it clean. Spectrum comes around.
Oh man, that was those guys for the 2 laps.
Stop!
Tiebreaker.
For 2 laps, and they were just like, wow.
That was nuts. Holy.
Wow. So this isn't even the finals. If you guys
No,
are
that was
like
semifinal
this
1.
is like the pinnacle.
Oh my god.
Holy.
It's crazy, man. Like, oh, my lap times are so. I bet it's like this for everybody, but my lap times are so much slower than practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, our laps,
Yeah,
even
I
though
guess.
1Cs were like running 22s.
Yeah, we got the chat
Yeah.
going off. Dropping the
That was freaking
emojis. Yeah, it is.
Nice
Holy.
job, Slice. Clutch.
Yeah.
Alright, if you guys want to hydrate your homie SFPV, reclaim the points right now. Get that guy some glass of water. He's probably thirsty after watching.
Dude, John with back-to-back split S's.
That
from
was
from
nice.
heaven.
Alright, I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah, that commentary helps me. I like when when I heard that he went down and you're like, take it easy. I basically changed my flying and then
Yeah. Secret to the pros.
get a lot safer.
Don't get hyped up by the commentator first.
Well,
That's the
Xblades
first
should
finals
not,
of the
yeah, Xblades
season,
should be happy. You know that. I mean, that just
that
they
was
were
nuts.
all 4 pilots just performed great in that last season. So much pressure on them. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. That's real.
I would not want to be there,
The
dude.
weight
That
of their
was
whole
freaking
team
tough.
just like on.
Yeah, here we are.
That's almost worse than like DTL second groups, because like this was like
Oh,
everything on that heat.
I mean, it's like DCL third group, but like
Yeah.
tied 3 times. Like, come on.
Yeah. Holy.
All right, we're gonna move on to semifinal 2, TBS versus HQ prop.
I gotta jump in the room.
Oh,
Coach.
jeez, you guys make me do pull-ups
Oh,
right now. Come on.
Think so? Yeah, there we go,
I gotta
guys.
increase the price of these. Hold on a sec.
Yeah, dude, I've got like 30,000 points or something. You definitely should, honestly. I don't know how to spend them.
Manage rewards. BRB.
Guys, we have implemented a system level change here. Colby now changing the economy of Velocidrone because you guys are fortunate to drink
Supply
water.
and demand.
It's supply and demand. Oh, it's
Introducing
dude. You
the
might as well turn
latest
on the
leap
shower.
forward
Colby,
in
go take a shower.
RC
Short
technology.
supply.
NX series radios.
Drink some water. Go for a swim.
All right, have fun with that.
Wait, how much is mute Kenrick for 30 seconds? Hold on. 500. Okay.
I love that he's not even talking and everyone's muting him. He's
I've got-
literally not even in the chat.
You know what that actually is though is inviting him out. They're saying, "Hey Kenrick, where are you?" They're poking the bear.
Let me go. Let me go grab
Where
these
is
guys real quick.
Yeah, where is?
Hey guys, we need you in your race room, please.
Dude, I literally know this song like freaking 100,000 times.
We need you guys in the race
So
room,
good.
please.
This
Can anyone hear me?
Thundercock is huge right now.
Can anyone hear me?
Colby, you're my father.
Okay, you
Just wanna
guys
let
need
you
to hop
know.
into the race room, please.
What? We're in it.
Yeah. I hope it wasn't stuck for too long.
No, no. I messaged Colby too, and he fixed it like right away.
Okay. Just that.
There's only two.
That's
There's
on the
there's
stream.
3 of you in
Colby,
here,
my
guys. Come
father
on.
was on the stream.
There's 3 of you in here. We got we need QT, we need Emmett, we need
I'm coming.
whoever
You're
else.
better than this, Colby.
Oh wait, do I gotta join up?
Yeah,
you guys
dude,
see how close
join
our
up.
semifinal was?
That was
I saw
insane.
it.
Oh my lord.
That was so
nutty.
good.
Just
Alright,
wanna
I'm
say
joining up right now.
Were you talking to me?
No, I was just querying
There
the
we
room, but we're back, right?
Gotta wrangle these kids, you know.
Are we off stream?
We're live.
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
we've got coming up right now. We've got AJ and Thunder. Is that Thunder? Yeah, versus Sweeper and Star. There's no way to zoom out on that, Justin.
Sorry, what was the question?
Can you zoom out on the pilot view?
No, it's kind of busted. The only way you can get it to fit the frame is if I take over the whole screen.
All right, TBS got their work cut out for them in this first group. So we've got Thunder and AJ versus Sweeper and Star. First round.
So one of the things I love about Velocidrone Racing League, Colby, is the artistry into the course design. So, you know, like there's games out there like Minecraft and things where we celebrate that. And now we see it painted with light.
AJ gonna go down right off the rip, so TBS in the 1-2, Thunder in third, right in the mix though. Thunder throwing down one of the fastest qualifying times, so he should be able to keep pace with these guys. But Sweeper also throwing down a heater of a run during the leaderboard smash, and now pulling it away from the field here.
Turn on some flight camera.
We're FPV riding along right now with Sweeper. And we're going to switch over to Thunder on the chase cam, trying to make up some moves here. But, Sweeper just not giving him an inch. One of those tracks where it's very risky to take a faster line. A lot of blind turns around these rocks. So that's what comes down to practice and grinding the track, get that muscle memory down so you know sort of how close you can get to a lot of these rocks. Some of them you can even fly through. So AJ somehow got back up into third position. He had a rough launch shot, the whole shot. Star's gonna drop down, of course. So there's a tie right there, 5-5 in the first heat. (4-1, 2-3). That's 5-5. Let's move on to heat number 2. Jason's doing a little freestyle over there.
Yeah,
Love it.
just loving this course. I love the coloring. So we've got Team Black Sheep in white and HQ in blue. It's a great color combination. Just start to think about that.
X, good vibes in the chat. If you got 30,000 points, you can mute Kenrick for 30 minutes or make Colby do 600 pull-ups. Well, Super goes down, so now HQ in the 1 and 2. HQ our top qualifier in the quarterfinals. Looking to take an early lead here in the semis. Right now they're tied 5-5 after heat number 1. These are the fastest pilots from both teams. AJ goes down in the dive gate, but still somehow keeps the lead on Stars, so a lot of trouble here for TBS. AJ dealing with the prop damage. Sweeper's gonna catch him here, it looks like. AJ gets that turbocharge boost out of the recharge gate. Hopefully that doesn't mess up his line too much, as that can be somewhat surprising sometimes when you got 100% damage and then you fly through that recharge gate. Get that full battery and clean props. It really increases your speed. AJ making a mistake on that. So that's going to put TBS in second, third. And we're still tied. Uh-oh.
It's crazy how close the scores are for this whole thing.
I mean, yeah, this is,
freestyle
we're
fixed.
tied up still here. 10-10. This is heat number 3. Sweeper with the early lead on the whole shot. Haven't used the instant replay in a little bit since Ferry with that split S pass. See if we can get a photo finish here in heat number 3.
Where are we at with the stakes here, Coach? We're tied up.
Thunder goes down. Wow. We're tied up right now 10-10, but it looks like TPS in good position here to make a move up into the early lead.
I don't think AJ wants to give it to him that easy. I don't think so. I think he wants to make it work. HQ has a long history of showing up in Velocidrone Racing League, as does Team Black Sheep, which is host to one of the most amazing mini-series, the Quarantine Masters, which we may have to revive here after COVID picks up on us. Dear God.
I'm so down.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's call Trappy. We got to get Trappy in here to talk about what inspired him to so generously host the Quarantine Masters. They had almost $4,000 in prizes, I think.
Yeah, it was nuts. And I mean, shout out to Wayne Ho for like managing all the prize winners and getting everything out on time.
Yeah, he was in on the stream too, I think, right?
Oh boy, hold on. Hold the phone here.
Yeah. Sweeper coming around. AJ gets him!
Oh, Sweeper.
Woo! AJ had him for a second on that last turn as they came around before he got to the finish gate, I think.
Let's take a look here. We were on board with AJ.
Look at that.
I thought AJ had him.
Yeah, it was so close up until that. He got him and then going up until the last turn. Yeah, right here. So he comes around, gets inside that wide angle, but the down turn from Sweeper.
Final heat. Right now, TBS with a 2-point lead over HQ. TBS in the finals last week. They're trying to get back there again this week. Lost to Xblades last week.
Great performance.
HQ finished 5th last week, so they didn't even make it to the semifinals. So they're just happy to be in the semifinals, I'm sure, and with a chance to get to the finals.
So AJ drops out. He's going to be about 5-6 gates back. So right now we're looking to Thunder to be the disruptor here.
Yeah,
we saw AJ coming really close on the last one, so I think we're hoping on Thunder here to make a play. Ooh, nice line from Sweeper. Linking that together with such grace. It's so graceful the way that this power moves through reality. Oh, he goes down. Take this Thunder the chance.
On board with Star right now. Star trying to catch up to Thunder. I don't know if that's gonna happen once Thunder makes a mistake.
Colby, what's that gonna do to our standings here? If Thunder reels us in as they come around on lap number 3.
TBS will still be ahead by 2 unless AJ can catch up to Sweeper. Thunder's gonna get the win here, it looks like. Let's take a look at AJ.
Oh dang, he was reeling so hard.
Star there.
Well, that almost was 1-2.
So that's gonna keep TBS in the lead by 2. Well, that's a tie right there.
That was AJ crashing out in the first lap, I think, and then he reeled everyone in and almost put a major nail in the coffin there, I think.
All right, coming up next, we've got the
keep digging
3-4 seeds. That's gonna be Captain Kenny. Let me pull up the sheet.
Big shout out to Downright. So what you guys are seeing on the screen with the scoring and a lot of that is being managed, as well as a lot of the efficiency with getting pilots in here and rooms open. We're getting a lot of help from Downright, who's running our Hydra leaderboard there and scoring. So thanks to him, it's a huge help. Downright, what are you thinking as we head into here? I mean, the points are so close. We got TBS leading 21-19. You're a heck of a ripper yourself. Can you chime in on that?
Oh man, I don't even know anymore. The way this has been going today, it could go any way. We'll probably go 30 rounds before we know the answer to that question. I think right now, TBS, I mean, they've got a little bit of a lead, but I think HQ is going to probably be in the finals, would be my guess, based on their performance the rest of the day today.
I got to go with Costa on this one. All in on Costa. Here we go.
Nice racing.
Wow, so Lego Clone out of the UK, this is his first VRL race of the season. First VRL race ever on the main stage, and he is in the early lead here.
Kenny wasn't ready.
What?
We have like a global no restarts for Kenny. He does this every time.
I mean, he was in the lead there, so. I mean.
Yeah, but he says restart when he crashes.
Have you guys ever heard the story of the boy who cried wolf?
I don't know why he's not ready. I mean, we're like...
Kenny, we're gonna have to have a conversation with you later here of accountability.
Oh, now
Lego
clone
Chan.
goes down. That's so unfortunate.
Is that like a connection error there, you think, Colby?
Yeah, I think we should restart that.
Costa doing the work that matters most. Lego going down. He was leading us in that first race that we restarted. But right now, Costa is taking his stand at the stage and saying, I'm going to hold it down for our team. But he goes down the dive gate. So that's going to give it to Kenrick and Emmett as they move into the 1-2. It's only lap number 2, though. So these guys are going to have to not deke themselves out, but hold it together.
Oh, Super OSD's on? No? Shit.
Oh.
Help me out here, guys. Come on.
Super OSD, not on camera. Oh, no.
That's alright. You guys didn't miss anything.
Alright. You're running.
Final lap here. Kenrick and Emma Brown trying to get the 1-2. It looks like they're going to do it. Costa had the lead on lap 1, but lost it in this section right here, but looking tight now, so they're just getting those practice runs in at this point. Do not want to do that again.
You know, we could check in with the pilots and make them give us a verbal that says, I'm ready. There you go. No, he's just telling me.
He's probably playing Call of Duty or something.
Alright. Kenrick, a multi-sport esport athlete, showing up on the leaderboards. With Costa out in front again. Lead the pack. Lego not far behind, so TBS is in position. We saw that last race with AJ. He dug deep and nearly put the 1-2 punch down. So don't ever give up. These guys are in it to win it. And right now HQ has got to fight to get that position because they are trailing behind. Costa putting down work. There's no substitute for consistency, I think, in drone racing. At the end of the day, it's all algorithmic. You know, we're watching on a computer screen data express itself. So that's what we're pursuing, is this expression of efficient power and form, and you see it playing out right in front of you. It's cool. So beautiful, too. Captain Kenrick trying to keep it together as he fights with Costa, and does. As HQ moves into a very strong position with a 1-2 position in lap number 3.
Shit, I missed what happened with Costa there.
Costa took a sweeper on the wall, went down, gave it to Kenrick and Emmett Brown. It was very close. They were having to push real hard. Kenrick was right next to him for like 10 gates. Whew. It's really tough to maintain that level of focus because it gets tighter and tighter and tighter, and you gotta hold it.
Points right now, HQ prop up by 2 now, 26-24.
Dang. That's like the biggest lead we've seen all night.
Alright, let's see. I'm looking for Lego Clone to get some momentum going here. Had a rough last couple heats. Had an early lead there on that rerun heat.
Yeah,
that might have
TBS,
gotten his head a little bit, honestly.
They're in form though. They're in that tandem race time.
Kenny went down big time, so it's going to be up to Emmett Brown here to break up the 1-2 from TBS, and right now he's in position to do so.
I think this is good. This gives Lego a chance to take a look at his competitor right next to him, and they're going to be fighting for that position. They're on lap number 2, so there's still a lot of race left. They're going to be setting themselves up to see who's got a hustle. Costa is out in front with a half-gate lead. He's got a sizable lead as long as he keeps his line clean, which he's doing all the way through. I'd say the whole pack is tightening up though here in the 3rd lap. There's not an inch to give. Watching the lines come around. Costa keeps it tight.
Nice. Okay. So TBS gonna take 1st and 3rd. That's gonna give them 4 and 2. That's gonna make it 6 to 3 and 1 to 4. That's gonna tie it up.
Oh. So top
It's
time
really about
on
like
the track.
getting, you know, 1-2s are really valuable in this, obviously.
Yeah.
Final heat for these guys.
It's so much harder to come back from a hole in every regard, you know, once you're in a deficit.
Yeah, so I can't, if I put anything over our Hangouts call, it takes your camera off the stream, so I can't like have anything else open on my second monitor.
That's no bueno, coach.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out. So that's why I don't have the stream chat open. So if you
yeah,
if you have a,
I do.
Oh, you don't have it open.
I
Actually, let me pull it up on my phone. That'll work. So Liga clone down. It's gonna be up to Costa here. Costa with a huge lead right now on Kenrick and Emma Brown.
Yeah. Costa has been just solid in this round of semifinals. He's always there as a pressure. Coming around onto
look
lap
at
3.
the fan leaderboard here. How are we doing on that?
I've been so absorbed in the racing. Oh, Costa takes a little bump, but he's fine.
GWG
Costa's
was
got-
77,000, Drobot in second, Ferry third, EM Jones fourth, Captain
Oh,
America
takes
fifth.
a big digger! Gives the 1-2 up to HQ! Now he's got to really fly! Oh, it's so far. No. Oh, lap number 3. That's going to
rough.
be a big upset. Emmett Brown. Emmett Brown with a big race. Holding it together at 113. This was a race of endurance. We're seeing the pilots just putting their all into it, and they're just grating away at their focus and their effort. And sometimes in these competitions, you don't throw down your best time. You throw down your best effort. And
So
looks
that
really
is
good.
going to put HQ Prop pretty far ahead of TBS here. Let's move on to the final group of pilots. That's going to be Mr. Carson and Russell AR
So they're 4 points ahead.
versus QT
That's
and
two
J-Box.
1-2s. That's 2 1-2s.
No, they're
Alright,
8 points
so-
ahead.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Ooh, those scores just updated.
Yeah, they need a couple 1-2s for sure.
Okay. 1, 2, 2. Yeah. All right, guys, you got a tall order, but there's only 4 of you on the field, and someone's got to win it. So let's see it come down to top times. All right, so we're routinely seeing times come in around 1:09, 1:10, 1:12. Top time on the leaderboard is 1 minute 7 seconds, 0.8. So we're gonna see how close we can get to that.
I mean, if any group of 2 can do it, it would be these guys. Carson and Russell are very experienced racers, very familiar to the TBS EU Spec Series run by Ali B over there in the UK. So these guys, you know, definitely have a lot of high pressure race heats under their belts. They're chasing down J-Box right now, though, another experienced pilot. And QT
Great
getting up in
line.
the mix.
I watched J-Box and Mr. Carson go around that sweeper rock, and they both had very different lines, but they were so fast. They're nuanced.
Well, it's a rough reset for Mr. Carson, so it's going to be up to Russell AR to keep any hope alive here, but he goes a little sideways on that sweeper section around the rock. Meaning J-Box
well
gonna have a huge lead here.
Yeah.
Looking like it's gonna be Spectrum and HQ in the finals unless TBS can have some miracle runs here in the next 3 heats, which is possible for sure. I mean, 1-2, that's all you gotta do is beat 2 other pilots. Oh, QT gets up in the second.
Woohoo! Oh, the spoiler!
A little push there from Russell
The
kept
spoiler!
TBS alive, I think.
Oh, goodness. HQ's taking a Kinder Cram Kiss. I think they're running away with it. What do you think about that, Kinder? Do they got a hope? Is that effort at the end enough to keep TBS in this? I'm kind of rooting for them. I want the underdogs to come back, I guess. Distinct lines, and Russell AR kills it, eking out at least like 1/10 of a second, which is monumental. Moves up all positions. J-Box leading us into lap number 2. Still a close race. But TBS needs the 1-2, right here, Colby?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, Mr. Carson, kicking on the afterburners as he is hustling to catch up. We're watching to see if HQ can keep it together, if they're going to fall apart under the stress of near victory.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be it. I mean, it's a lot of pressure on these guys, and they know that second place isn't going to cut it, so... Oh, J-Box goes down, but right in front of the recharge gate. Lucky for him.
Yeah.
Carson goes down. Russell's having some trouble, too. So HQ...
Desperation.
This is going to seal the deal for the finals. It's going to be HQ versus Spectrum. And that final relay coming up here. This is going to get wild. Wow, J-Box getting a little fancy.
Decisive win from HQ as they come into a very stacked finals. Very racing, guys. Kenrick, we'll be seeing you, bud. Team Sport, you're right.
It's a victory run for HQ Prop. A little bit of a warm-up for the relay. BRB. Yo, Spectrum, just get ready, warmed up on the relay track. You guys check it out, right?
Bumblebees.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm missing it now. Yeah.
I don't even need to figure out where the recharge is.
What have you guys been doing for the last 20 minutes?
Warming up.
Okay, check out the relay track.
It's like a 5 lap per pilot relay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna join your lobby.
Oh, back to freaking home, baby. Those were so much fun last season.
See how... I mean, you can probably do 4 laps on this track, honestly, but...
That's a little risky, especially if you make a mistake. Here, I'll try it right now, but I think if you make a mistake and you're on 4,
But try it,
you're
'cause
done.
if you crash on lap 1, you know, let's say you recharge after 1 lap, you have 100%. See if you can do 4.
Yeah, I'll see if I can do 4.
Alright, so we are coming up into the finals here.
Yeah, we'll take a short 5-minute break here, get the team relay set up.
Crap, I keep crashing.
Get the word out, guys. We're going into the finals. Send some invites out to friends. Post it onto your favorite Reddit. Make a Imager post and meme it. Maybe make a quick TikTok and do a sick dance with some music cuts.
Are they still
Drop a
racing, or can you
Facebook
unlock the
like,
lobby,
poke.
Colby?
You guys
I'm gonna
poke?
make a new one.
Poke for FPV. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now.
Alright, let's take it to these guys.
Sir. What's the plan for going first? I can go first and get us some space if you want.
Okay.
Wait, how many people per relay? It's top 3, bottom 3, right? Am I totally backwards?
Yeah,
on
top
this?
3, bottom 3.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You got a room open, Colby?
Oh crap, I gotta fix the relay gate.
Wait, fix it? What's wrong with it?
It's a recharge gate, not a relay gate.
Course slice.
All right, we are back in the finals. Up first, we're gonna have Neon, Fairy, Slice flying for Team Spectrum versus Emma Brown, J-Box, and QT for HQ Prop. Yeah, we got any word from Neon?
Neon? Oh, I have no idea.
It's in voice.
Come on, man.
Oh, he is. You're right.
Yeah, he's spread.
J-Box, QT. Yeah, he's in here.
What's the lobby name?
It should be pretty clear. It's like Spectrum
Yeah, I'm just
versus
gonna take the recharge.
HQ Prop VRL finals.
Okay, it's not showing up for me for some reason.
Change region, maybe?
Neon, you're gonna take it.
There it is.
You want to spec me real quick?
Then do like go to your spectate me. Just say
Yeah.
okay when you're spectating me, Neon.
5?
Oh man.
Five laps, five laps.
Okay. Thank you. Good luck.
Alright. Now that he's out of here.
You guys should crash and then see how it looks like.
Are you watching me or Prop?
Like this.
Huh? Here, whoever wants to see the line that we're talking about, watch me, or Mason. I don't know if Mason's doing it.
You're gonna come. I can't seem to do it because I'm an idiot. But hello, can I fly? Oh, people joining us.
Kobe, I might need to refresh my hangout.
That's the idea.
Yeah, I will. Hold on.
Like that.
So the idea is 3 laps. You'll come through here like normal.
Yeah.
Do the sweeper and the dive, and then straight to recharge. And then when you get recharged back in and you're back up, you just go straight through and into the sweeper.
Who wants to go
Oh,
first?
I'm in the wrong
Neon?
room. I'm in the wrong room.
Alright,
so we're going back here into the finals. I see our numbers starting to ramp up on the stream. We're climbing back up. We've been at 60 all night, so there are some folks who are dropping off, some folks who are joining. The only way that we keep those numbers up is by sharing this experience. So share it out with people who you know are interested in drone racing, who are into this technology, who are excited about their friends who are racing here. If you're racing tonight, let your family know, let your friends know. There's a lot of cool things happening in the drone community that people probably want to participate in. Right now with COVID, in America at least, shutting us down again, little by little and place by place, I think we all could benefit from some community. And this is a really nice participatory community where you get to fly, you get to hang out, you get to appreciate art in action. It's very
Jason,
cool.
Are you loading the lobby?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Sorry,
doing things, talking things.
Wait, were you not?
When we're boys, consistency is like the #1 thing here.
Yep.
Like, yeah. Just finding that perfect pace you feel like you can do all day, and then just flying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My pace.
So, I'm curious. Here
Yes,
we are in
sir.
the finals. We've got Spectrum versus HQ.
Baby.
Watch
don't
the
know who
sag
thought
on the
we were
dive
gonna
gate,
do
guys.
this.
Watch the sag on the dive gate.
Will do.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna have full battery.
Alright,
Like,
talking strategy.
it's about the recharge
If these
gate.
pilots push into their later laps, they try to extend it, they run the risk
Wait,
of
Colby.
battery sag or crash.
Is the checkpoint the entire inside here? Since there's no recharge?
Ooh. Yeah. Alright, here we go, guys.
I'm excited.
Let's mute Kenny, guys.
Again.
Come on, the chat's rooting for us. Mute Kenny.
Yes! Mute Kenny, baby.
We're gonna meet him with a win here. Let's go.
Cool. Alright,
Right.
boys got this.
Alright, guys, here we go.
Wait, Colby, I think I'm part of the relay right now.
What? You should be, shouldn't you?
No, he's top 3.
It was
Oh,
top 3,
shoot.
bottom 3.
Great racing, great start, guys. We see it. No, we see a solid performance. Both pilots standing up, ready for the challenge, meeting each other head on. We got a precursor of the fight that we're going to be looking at here in the finals of week 3. We've got $500 on the line. Just one of several weeks of prizes. So we've got thousands of dollars available to these professional pilots
Slice
trying to
says you
get the
can't
win.
see the track.
It's okay, bub.
Why do we have issues with these relays all the time? No,
Uh,
don't leave.
You said no, don't leave.
Slice, can you just get on the comm so
That's funny. I feel a little bit like
see it?
I don't know what to
Yeah, I see
expect
it.
for this.
I
Like
see
some
it
of the
now.
past races
Hold on,
were
Jason.
so
Hold on.
intense. Yeah, okay, fine.
Slice, you
Trying
see
to
it?
talk.
Yeah, I see the track now.
Okay. So everyone in here is set for Spectrum. Just making sure. You have right pilots now, not Mason.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I've got Neon, Fairy, and Slice.
Perfect.
All right. We good, Coach?
I can't start a race. Why do these relays keep breaking? Hold on a sec.
Whew. So I don't know about anyone else, but I wasn't quite sure what to expect from tonight. We've seen Xblades with pretty dominant performances throughout the season. Here we are in race number 3, so it's early. But right now, they got knocked out in the semifinals against Team Spectrum. And we saw TBS fall to HQ. So here we are arriving in race number 3 of season 7 of Velocidrone Racing League.
Oh, about this track?
Catching us live on Twitch or on any of the other restream channels if anyone's sharing it out. I'm stoked.
Well, let's just race this, honestly.
I don't even know what it is yet.
It's not letting me start a relay. Hold on.
I got a question. So for the chat, for anyone who's in here, for folks who haven't really joined in the racing community in Velocidrone or even other sims, who's just kind of like sat on the sideline perhaps, I don't know if anyone's in that place, but I'm kind of curious, what do you guys see looking in? For me, it's a very intimidating community. Honestly, I've spent a lot of time in TBS Losers. I love it. I'm gonna eventually have a little sticker that says TBS Losers. And that's like the path. That's the only way to compete, is to appreciate the perspective of having lost for a while. You get faster. So I'm curious if anyone's into racing but hasn't quite stepped into the arena yet. What's your take on it? Cramkiss wants to see the race. Colby,
Yeah,
we're ready to
working through some
race in
issues.
action. Cramkiss, the race isn't going yet. If you want to,
Oh, even better. This is the goated pylons track.
I guess I gotta restart my sim. Hold on.
So I went flying for the first time today in a little bit with a new friend. It's kind of cool. Like, so in FPV, like one of the things I'm seeing right now or just noticing more is that the core of our community is constantly changing. Like, there are a bunch of OG racers that Colby used to race with who aren't around anymore, who are like top guns, but they're just checked out of FPV. Is that true? You might be checked out too of FPV. So the idea though is that like there's always new people, and there's always new people coming in with fresh ideas and fresh style, clean technique, and doing amazing things with lots of new inspiration. So I don't know about what everyone else feels or how they see it, but like I've realized that in our community there's this constantly meeting of new core people. You know, people who are at the center of it with us, who are in our knitted community and are part of it. They emerge on a regular basis because we're still growing this thing from like the little seedling. So, you know, we're looking into finals number 1. We've got Neon, Fairy, Slice, Emmett Brown, J-Box, and QT. These guys want to go race. Right now they're warming up on pylons while we get things settled to move into our racing. We're going to be doing relays. Pilots, how you guys doing? We're chilling with the Spectrum team right now, I believe. You guys,
Sorry,
taking it easy
John,
while you
can you
wait?
unlock the room?
Oh shoot, yeah.
All right, we got everyone in focus mode. So,
Here we go, guys. Let's hope this works. Otherwise, we're just gonna make Fairy and Slice race against
yeah.
their bottom
They're
six.
5 and 6 again.
Ready to race.
All right.
You know, Westy chiming in saying you gotta lose to learn how to win. And honestly, I totally agree
All
with
right,
you.
John.
I think being Okay.
Why?
He wants to go. You want to go,
Dude,
Colby?
You got manager now?
Go ahead, John. Yeah. Sorry, okay.
Anyways, Wesley, I was going to say, I totally agree with you. I think some of the best winners are some of the most graceful losers. Some of the best leaders demonstrate impeccable followership. I think what we do in that relationship to ourselves and others is kind of like the building block of that. And yeah, you gotta lose if you're hungry to win. That's the only way there.
Alright, let's see if this works, guys. Here we go. We got Emmett, J-Box, and QT versus Ferry, Neon, and Slice.
How do I switch out of third person real quick?
Yeah, Neon, before the tunnel. So do 3 laps like
Guys,
normal.
why are you typing that in the chat? Come on.
So do 3 laps like normal, Neon, and then when you're starting your 4th lap, just do like the very beginning of the lap, and then after that, right before that first sweeper, you'll be looking right at the
Super OSD, Colby.
I know. We're not ready to go yet.
Then remember you have to recharge after you finish your 5th lap.
Alright, here we go, guys.
It's at the very beginning of lap 4, basically.
Crap, how do I switch out of third person?
F.
Thank you.
Here we are.
$500 on the line, guys. Right here, right now.
That's a crazy thing about drone racing. You are standstill, and in the very next
And Neon's having
thousandth
a
of a second, you're at 100 miles an hour.
Emmett Brown gets 100%, so we're gonna maybe see Emmett Brown recharge.
Ooh.
Neon can keep going though.
Neon, just go for 3. Since you only have a little bit of prop damage.
Maybe go for 2.
Yeah, actually, that might be the strat. Go for 2.
Alright, so Emmett Brown recharge. That's gonna give Spectrum a slight lead here.
Some quick decision making on the fly from Team Spectrum as they try to
Neon
strategize
recharge.
whether or not it's
Lap
worth
3.
it to stay in the groove or hit the recharge with the prop damage. Right now at 25%, it's still worth it to keep cruising along.
If you're feeling it,
Neon
just keep
having a
going. If
flawless
you're feeling
race.
it, go for 3.
Keeping clean
He's
pace.
feeling it.
Yeah, if you're feeling it, do another one. Otherwise, you would be coming in essentially now.
Otherwise, pit here. Yeah,
Otherwise,
he
keep
just kept going.
Neon's popping off right now.
Alright, we're in it. Drone racers have this skill set of being able to dial into the moment in a,
Now what?
in a
Bring it back
quick
in?
instant.
So just pit in the dive, in fact. Don't go further than that.
Yep.
This is gonna really tighten up now. But Emmett Brown's gonna have to do 4 laps on his second leg.
So pit, dive, yeah, nice.
Beautiful. So that's gonna put HQ Prop with a slight lead now. So what we're doing is taking the bottom 3 pilots, top 2 pilots, and giving the cumulative total overall score, and that's gonna give us our winner here tonight. Ferry's already reeling in QT a little bit here. His infamous split S coming up. There it is.
Oh, that was so tight. Dude, Ferry, you gotta start training with Sky Pirates again, buddy. Go back to combat. Those,
Hold on.
Remember, guys, they have an extra pit stop, so.
This guy's a legend. Colby fielding perhaps one of the strongest regional areas right now out of the Bay Area, with some of the top pilots joining him in the FPV community. Ferry, another Californian who shows up anytime he's on the field. J-Box, not far behind.
It's a rare occasion when he's on the field, but when he does,
Yeah,
he shows up.
Yeah, he shows up.
This is super close right now. Keep in mind though that Emmett Brown's gonna have to do 4 laps, so his 4th lap's gonna be really slow with that battery sag. So essentially we're tied right now. I'm gonna give a little edge here to Spectrum.
Well, they're going for it right onto the
Ferry's
next
gonna
lap.
come in and pit here.
Pit.
Beautiful.
Nice.
All right, breaking
Nice.
up the chain a little bit.
All right, here we go. Slice on his first leg of the relay. Oh boy.
100% crap. Well, I guess go for 2.
Just bring it in. Yeah,
Go for 1, go for 1.
Yeah, so now that's going to give HQ the lead. We'll see though, it's going to be close. Alright, so J-Box did 3 laps and recharged. We'll see if HQ catches on to Spectrum strategy here with the pit transition.
You know, there's been so much going on in this whole race that I've been just watching the whole thing from like the spectator field above it.
And pit.
Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Alright,
You know, it's funny, Colby, you say that the course is really blind. I think you're right, but like the course has such good flow that every turn, even if it is blind, you really know what's expected into the next one. Like, there's no real lack of breath in that pacing. Oh. That's cool.
All right, Neon's feeling in the groove. It looks like he's got one more lap to go after this one here. Emmett Brown is on to his fourth lap. So looks like Emmett Brown's going to do, he's got 2 more laps to go. We'll see if he tries to finish it up here. Neon almost done with his first leg here. So Neon's going to hit the dive gate and then going to go through the relay gate, and that's going to finish up his leg.
Neon. Nice, good stuff.
All right, that's
Nice
put,
freestyle there,
Slice on the
Neon.
track, I believe.
You have to do 4 here, remember.
Come on, boys. That's what I was worried about.
Neon, one of the top ice shots in Quad Combat League. Impeccable shooter.
Before doing his last one.
Crap, did he really? Oh, you're right.
Wow. Okay, so HQ Prop throwing an extra pit in there. And that's going to be, on this track, that is some big time, I think. So Slice has 3 laps to go here. He's on his lap 3 right now.
Consistent pace. Slice.
QT is on to his final lap. Spectrum's got 1 pilot done. HQ about to have a pilot done. This is kind of one of those relays where it's too hard to call right now because it's kind of been a mess with the recharges.
Yeah.
Pilots going down early in their runs and recharging. So it's going to be, we're going to have to wait and see what happens here.
Yeah, over time, we'll see some developments come in Velocidrone here too, where we're going to be building that capacity so we can break out the lap times and be looking at how those scores break down live during the racing. Because right now,
watch your battery slice, just in case. You should be fine, but just keep that in mind. If it's really low, you just need to go immediately for recharge and say screw getting the last 2 gates in.
I think if he's clean, he should be okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you really see him
one more lap to go for Slice
now.
here.
Clean racing.
Had a couple
Nice
hiccups there
though.
on the launches, but now he's really in the flow. We got J-Box in the track for HQ Prop. He's probably pushing a little bit here.
I think some of my favorite time to fly is like towards the last third of the battery because it gets really consistent. Even if it's got voltage sag, like just how it cruises becomes, oh! Nice best there.
Nice Slice. All right, John, finish her up. Ooh, we're down a lap.
Yeah, we are. Just try to make the gap as little as you can.
It's us. We got it.
Yeah.
Ferry, the laser beam, coming around for his split S. Executes it cleanly. You know, I think every pilot has their signature style where they just do well.
Yeah, the gap's gonna be about 20 seconds. We got this.
Yeah. 1 lap. So roughly 1 lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a lap.
We've done it before, we can do it again.
Ooh, that was nice. Ferry with a really nice hook.
Nice.
All right, 22 seconds. 1 lap.
So where we stand right now, we've got $500 on the line. We've got 22 seconds separating these teams as we move into the top 3 seeds of our finalists versus one another.
You gotta go pee-pee.
Hydro break. If you got water nearby, take a sip.
Smart.
It's good for you. Good for me. It's good for everyone.
All right, coming up now, we've got Hyper Propsicle SFPV. I like the sound of that.
Yes, sir.
Versus Thunder, Kenrick, and AJ.
Feeling refreshed.
So another day
You
in
know,
the office here.
lately, I don't know about you guys, what you've been up to lately, but I started like moving a little bit more. I was like working out, doing some core stuff. I felt so good. Have you guys been moving at all lately?
Yeah, here and there. We're trying to get back to it.
Yeah, I tried it. It was work. It felt like work, but my body felt immediately stronger afterwards. I like that feeling. In the chat, you guys, what's different in your world lately? I know a lot's changed in the landscape of things, but I'm just kind of wondering personally, like, how are things shifting? How are things shaking out? We're all in this crazy grind of 2020. Thank God it's almost done. 2021, here we go. And I'm just wondering, like, is anyone cooking new foods? Is anyone picking up new hobbies? Like, what's different about your little COVID world of isolation? Maybe you're out partying all the time because you give no fucks. Public health, but let's go.
I need to get a couple warm-up laps in here, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go. Star, you've been out flying? Personally, I really had a hard time like flying real physical drones. So you've been out with real packs. That's so cool. December 32nd. Westy, fuck off, dude. December 32nd? God, no. This thing is getting bookended. December 31st. End of it. End of it. Get out of here. It's ridiculous.
Alright, feel ready. You guys ready?
Give me one lap.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing a lot more in the sim star. It looks like it, dude. You're fucking tearing it up out there. Yeah, that's for sure.
Alright, yeah, just start.
That's funny. I worked out. I much prefer freestyle racing. Zeph Italian, you prefer freestyle to racing, dude? You're a fucking ripper. And you prefer the freestyle, huh? That's dope. I like to see that. I think I like the clean freestyle that the racing community brings to FPV. You see some of the cleanest freestyle from the most proficient racing pilots.
Me.
Alright. Dope, dude. I'll have to check out your Insta. I want to look at some of your freestyle. I bet you got some nice moves.
Keep it clean, don't push.
If you want to drop a @ for anyone who's following along on the stream, feel free. That's your invite. If anyone wants to share their tag, now is the moment. If you want to post up and say, "Come visit me. Come join my digital community." You got a 5-minute window. Otherwise, we ban you for doing that self.
Here we go, guys.
Stuff.
Let's get it.
All right, call out who you want to win because it's coming down to the money here. Impossible to call. We're only 22 seconds apart as these teams take the field. We've got our top 3 from both teams. Spectrum needs to catch up. They've got 3 pilots and 15 laps to do it in. Right now we've got Thunder on the field, who has consistently shown he's one of the top pilots in the Velocidrone Racing League here in Season 7. Propsicle is not to be outdone though. He has definitely shown up time and time again in every competitive format to throw down.
We'll see if HQ tries to play the safe game here and just slow their laps down by a second. Maybe 2. Propsicle's pulling away here from Thunder.
Yeah. Staying close though. I mean, HQ, you know, they have a 22-second lead. They've got 15 laps to keep that held together, and so all night we saw a little bit of spread in the lap time. So we want to see the tightest, most reliable flying here at the high speed. $500 on the line in this relay.
You're coming through to pit this time, Prop. Nice.
Propsicle taking the lead line, opting to hit the recharge gate to trade off to Hyper. After
AJ's
he
got
gets
prop
through
damage.
the first Hyper pin. Oh, brutal.
Nice.
AJ on lap 1 is going to need to go in and get a changeover. You can see it right now. Hyper just blowing by him. It's going to injure HQ just a little bit. Still a lot of racing left, but we're going to try to see Spectrum reel in 22 seconds at a time. What might happen here, if Spectrum can keep the lead, is we're going to see Spectrum cross the finish line. And if HQ is within range to either block that or stop it,
Kenner
we're
sound,
going to
75%.
block.
Put in work, baby.
This is what we do.
Going to work.
Mute Kenner, guys.
Kennerator does not mind. You're trolling.
Oh yeah.
So they both pitted with 1 lap.
I'm gonna take it real easy on this leg. Oh, AJ
Yeah,
launched
okay.
with 100%.
We hear the team Spectrum as they're calling out the race. You're finding out what it means to be
He's
part of a
flying
team.
with it. He's flying with it.
You're pitting on this lap, Mason?
Oh.
Yep.
What we
Get
see
ready,
is
get ready, Colby, get ready,
I'm
Colby.
ready, baby. I'm ready.
Yeah, we see
And
lines on the screen.
Go, Colby.
For our racers, though,
Nice work,
Nice,
boys.
easy,
Let's
Colby.
keep doing that.
they're seeing a very particular dance.
At this point, just hold pace. Nice and consistent.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the throw. Zeph Italian calling it out. He's saying, oh my god, the throw. I don't know if the throw is right, but maybe the nerves choke. I don't know. HQ.
Just fly with 25. Just fly with 25.
We're gonna see him.
Exactly.
Hey Lego. Yeah, Velocidrone is a fun sim, buddy. Come hang out with us.
Just keep running.
Lego clone.
Do you think he should pit after at the start of the
Bro Dangle is going with his
No, normal setup. Normal setup. Just like what me and Mason did. We're not changing that. 25 is nothing.
Okay.
I agree with you, Pro Dangles. I too would put my money on the backhouse friend who's helping create the community and bring it all together. Those are the guys who really do the heavy lift. Alongside everyone else showing up and putting their hearts on the line as they race for $500, but more importantly, the chance to claim #1 in this week's Velocidrone Racing League. These guys work so hard and put so much time in that I don't think any of the money that's on the table in drone racing will really
You're hitting this transition?
will really like reflect their skill and their work, their diligence.
Sorry guys, I'm a little rough.
I'll go.
Good.
No big deal.
So here we see tied at lap 9. Spectrum went into this one feeling like they needed to get up a lap. The time on that is 22 seconds. So again, as we work through this, we're going to need to see it. We've been seeing times all night long with a 23-second lap or so. So for them to hit this, they do need to get just a little bit ahead of a lap, I think. And that's
Remember,
if you has a
right
fast time. Right now, Spectrum is on the lead lap. But none of the pilots have passed the finish. Right now, Popsicle is on lap number 5. Got a little bit of
Crap, my bad, guys.
100% damage, so he's going to have to eke it out. He's got 10 gates left. We're going to see Spectrum step it up. HQ, Captain Kenrick, he came in at the end of Season 6 and threw down frickin' hammers and won it for his team like an anchor.
Recharge pop after.
We're going to see what he can do here. Propsicle finishes out 5 minutes and 1 second. We've got Hyper on the field.
Remember, Colby, you're turning right.
Yep.
NASCAR rules apply. Go fast, turn left.
We need everything we got.
There's a song in that somewhere.
They have an extra pit to throw in too. We got this.
Yep, exactly.
I see what the chat's saying. Chat not able to believe what they're seeing after an incredible race all night long, going back and forth. We're here in the finals, and we're wondering with bated breath if Spectrum is going to be able to stitch out a greater than 22-second win.
Remember, you're just split us in here, Mason.
Top 3 seeds in the finals.
Mason, recharge, Mason.
Jesus Christ.
You just go straight to it.
I didn't know I was recharging.
Yeah, sorry, I tried to tell you.
All that out ahead of time.
So Spectrum loses a couple seconds as Hyper hits the finish line but doesn't hit the
They
recharge
have like
gate.
3 laps to do, Colby.
Yeah.
Figure out.
So even just like in a real race, once you finish, you got to come to the pilot pit to land. So racers are expected to get through their finish line.
Jason comms, please.
Remember, you just split us in dive gate. Straight in.
Position 5.
Nice.
Now
wait.
Alright, we got Spectrum done.
They got it.
Captain Kenrick come
Gotta
through.
let him crash. He's gonna crash. He's bad.
They got it, dude.
He's bad.
What was that? Oh!
Dang it, man.
11 seconds. They got it by 9.
Very good racing, guys. Very good. Yeah. Nice. Chat is popping off. I think the show tonight was pretty incredible. What do you guys think? That was a great finish. I mean, really came down to the wire. But we had these like pinnacle points in the middle of tonight, like halfway through where it was coming down to like, yeah, it's that much. So exciting. Nice racing from Lego. Star, great racing. Colby, we should check in over with HQ and see how things are going.
Who looks like GWG won the Hydra. Nicely done there.
GWG.
Yeah, we can hop in there.
Well, Fire Serpent calling out how close the times were.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys.
Have to
I don't want to hop
absorb
in
that
there. It's gonna be toxic.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we'll hop
Big
in
field
there.
here
We'll
on
hop in there.
Velocidrone
Here we
Racing
go.
League.
Hop in there with me.
All right, here we go. Steal ourselves.
All right, it's official.
So good.
Oh no! And
Nice job,
HQ
guys.
Prop with the winning team.
G. Baby slut.
GG, boys.
Henrik, how did it feel on that final lap as Kobe passed the line, and you knew that
Oh,
you
man,
had to keep it within 22 seconds to win it?
Yeah, we're
We are.
counting down the
We're
seconds.
literally,
It was
we're literally counting
It was
down.
like 22, 21,
21,
20.
and just kind of push it.
Were you guys able to keep track of your laps so you kind of had a sense midway through, or did it all? Did
Yeah,
it
we
kind
have a good comms here, so like we know how many laps, and then we told somebody to go pit, and he just do it. Just focus on race, and we told him pit. The next guy in doesn't have to worry about his pit.
Yeah, that was some you guys early on in that one HQ. You know, the chat was kind of calm. They said you dropped the ball there, but then you guys really pulled it through.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
how. You
amazing.
guys had a couple 100% damage, but you've survived. So nicely done.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations to our winners HQ, full team of 6 holding it down, and leaderboard smash throughout the week, and the whole team showing up. You guys did good work.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Or no, we're off next
See
week.
ya, bud.
Thanksgiving. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Oh, it is.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
You as well. See
Cheers,
you, bud.
thanks for joining us.
Pilots from Spectrum running second, third, and fourth. Neon now swapping positions back.
All right, we're gonna have to wait for the scores to come in, but I think HQ Prop took it there. Their ladder section there. Drillbot's reeling him in. Nick walks down, so Drillbot's gonna have to catch up to Neon here and get ahead of IQ at the same time. A lot of pressure on this one pilot here for Team Spectrum. Oh, Drillbot tighter through the 4 square gate. Here we go. Deja vu. Wild type fight through that prop team, which can be a clean prop down. Send it here. His knee moves up into third. That kid's way out on his own in first place. White wants to take another win here. Looks like.
For Neon and Deuce to the top of the board. Heads up FPV moving from 4th into 3rd. Hyper dropping from 3rd down to 4th. And only 5 gates separating our entire field here on lap 2. Just a few to go here onto lap number 3. Heads up FPV now sliding into the number 2 spot.
Bro, what was that line, Evan?
Let's go!
I'll try to make a move here. Here we go.
First place is at gate 40. 5th place is at
ladder.
gate 40.
Jafer and on singularity.
Off 10. Here comes
Jafer!
Oh my god! Jay Fern on the last corner coming through like a boss.
Oh, Neon's gaining on him. Here we go. He popped him. Oh! Let's go! Pilot's going both Jafer and Drillbot over the recharge. Alright, Drillbot's gonna take it. Oh, singularity